Hey everybody, guess what? We are back. This is Africa is Next podcast. Yeah. Jiraiya entrance right there. Jiraiya entrance right there. Syria. All right. It's the awesome foursome, as Stephen Law would call us. It's me, Mr. Extraordin. We have Zanozu Kumlambo, we have Stephen Lokhala, and we have Buckmeister Cool. Now, if you don't know what this is, if it's your first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon so that you can get notified of any videos that might be coming out in the future. Share, man. Comment. You know what I mean?
Comment below, not WhatsApp.
Comment below, not directly on our WhatsApp, please. You see those nice paragraphs that you guys do? Please just copy and paste them on YouTube, okay? It'll help with the algorithm. We really appreciate it. Thank you. And also follow the links in the description below. Okay, follow the links. But anyway,
don't ask where's the link. Where the link is there. Don't ask where the link is there.
Yeah. No, that's a very hilarious thing. I didn't know that people were like messaging you guys on WhatsApp. Yo, what you said in that video. It's like, dog, you watching already. Just go down, type on the keyboard.
Someone legitimately asked me that thing. Can I ask you something about this video? It's like, I'll answer it as soon as I see it on the video. That's all I said. Like,
yeah. Oh, Lord.
Anyway, I just want you guys to, if you like I said, if you're new, I just want you to know, my co-hosts over here will start with Buckmeister Cool, and then we'll do Devello, then we'll do Zanozuko in that order. All right, Buckmeister Cool, take it away.
From the depths of YouTube comes I, also on TikTok as well. From the mountains of recast T'Challa, I've been summoned. It is I, Buckmeister Cool. Yo! I love that guy. It's like I wish we need a guy like that. We need a guy who just comes out and yells, "Yo!" What is up, everybody? It's your boy Buckmeister twice, and I sit your YouTube show Blamson. I have two channels. I have Buckmeister Cool and Buckmeister Cool Reacts and Meister Geek Media. Buckmeister Cool Reacts is where I react to a bunch of stuff on social media or pop culture stuff specifically, not just stuff on social media. Don't send me any random videos that'll get me flagged. Thank you. I have Meister Geek Media, and that's where I do a lot of, like, sometimes I cover geek news, sometimes I cover indie comics. I do a lot of interviews on there. I have a game show called Geek Heresy, which is a lot of fun, and you'll see a lot of my recast T'Challa art. Yeah, speaking of which, I have a recast T'Challa campaign going across all my social medias. It is Buckmeister Cool on all my social medias as well. Please drop me a follow on Ko-fi if you're interested in seeing a T'Challa fan animation and comic. We are at 7%. We made 7% of the goal so far.
Shout out.
Yeah. So
Shout out.
So hoping to get the rest of the way. That's been very great. Thank you to all the people who have been supporting me as well. Buckmeister Cool on all my social medias. Please go check out Black Panther versus Kang. Issues 1 to 3 on Webtoons are up right now. And yeah, let's get into this Sanin arc, or the Sanin lockdown, or is it the showdown? Sanin showdown. I think it's the Sanin showdown.
Three-way deadlock.
Oh, three-way deadlock. There we go.
Dope. And then we have the Lokhala.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, wow, what a nice follow-up to that introduction.
You got lost in the intro.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me get my sexy no jutsu on. Cue the music. Good evening, gentlemen. It is me, Dima Lokhala, anchor of the Nerdgasm podcast, and co-host of the Geek Spots, here to show you a good time tonight. So, if you want to get down and dirty and learn things about nerd life and Nerdgasm, join me on KC Media on YouTube every Friday.
Yeah, wanna Jiraiya. Stop doing your research.
The only thing that's left there, bruh, is just an SMS nerdgasm too.
No. You gotta do the ETV voice. SMS Nerdgasm 13435 for all your Nerdgasm needs. You need
Friday,
the ETV voice.
On Friday action night.
On Nerdgasm.
And then we have Zanosuko.
Katon, Wangeno Fire Lords. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Ikamala Zanosuko Fadagamlavo. Bangtata Mambizu Fire Lords. AKA the Prince of Fire. Ngimo Shisai, Ngimo Mlilo. Kuvutamina. How? Chesa wena boy. Nayazi nje kumnandi ne. We're about to talk Naruto. Do follow the rest of the guys. I don't have I just have regular social media. You can follow me. Just look for Cortezi.
The man who has the biggest Twitter between all of us.
That's because I speak with. That's because I speak football, so I have a lot of football followers.
Still.
So Cortezi, like Mshoza, but with 2 Z's and 2 E's. Let's get into it. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to talk about this. Let's go. I don't have anything else.
Okay, so please do check these guys out. I'll leave a link in the description below, as I've said. And as for me, this is Mr. Extraordin. So if you want an alternative version of this channel, which is basically a Kebushin no Jitsu version of this channel, check out either Mr. Extraordin Things or Mr. Extraordin Universe. It's the same thing, but hey, whatever you decide, whatever you choose. Anyway, let's get into it. Last time we spoke about the tuning exams. We basically finished the tuning exams. We covered all the way up to
last time we did Konoha Crush because we covered tuning exams before, and then now this was the end of the tuning exams in Konoha Crush, where we got up to the death of Ward 3rd, Hiruzen, the one that everybody now does not like.
The truth revealed itself.
I still think you guys are tough on Hiruzen.
No. Look, we can give him some leeway here and there. Kodwa, umdala. What Naruto went through.
I think people forget that bro had to lead the Leaf through 2 ninja wars.
That's why I think he was so scared of Kushina that he decided to seal himself with Minato. Like, if I don't choose between answering to the mom or answering to the dad, I think, you know what?
I'm just
saying.
Dad
is still calm.
Bro led the Leaf through 2 great ninja wars, and also he had to come out of retirement in jail. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Also, I think it starts with the funeral, right? I think everybody is dressed up and.
I guess we could start from it doesn't start with the funeral, but we could start from the funeral, because remember, Sasuke had just been hit with. Basically, how it starts is that Jiraiya, the elders come to Jiraiya while he's doing research. And then they're basically just like, we need another Hokage. We need the 5th Hokage. And Jiraiya, you're here and you're a legendary Sannin. And basically, you're like one of the strongest ninjas, if not the strongest ninja we have right now in the village. We're making you Hokage. And Jiraiya's like,
hell no.
Nah.
And stay away from my research? Are you kidding?
There's too many hot springs to visit. He literally turned down the Hokage position because he still wanted to visit more hot springs and peak on women. Like, that's why it's called pervy sage.
And you know that Jiraiya is just like, it's a thing with him, because like if he wants to, he could get any woman he wants. It's just that he has to do this thing specifically. It's like he has a weird OCD of some sort.
It's a kink.
Because he's not like Roshi.
Call it what it is. It was a kink. It's kink. It's being perverted. And having women be like, no! I'm sure even the women getting spider already knows, like, okay, Eddie, 11, so you have to all act like, oh my god, he's so disgusting, but you know, it's just all part of the game. He gives us a lot of money. I mean, he literally kept us in business for the last 20 years. So we just need to play this part, okay?
Because I'm saying there's no way he didn't have a shot with Tsunade. It's not possible. Like
Yeah.
I feel like he was just like, nah, she's not gonna do that whole thing where she runs away and all of that stuff. So bye Tsunade. Hey,
The worst part is back in the youthful days, it implied that Tsunade had a crush on Orochimaru.
Yeah. Oh, Orochimaru.
No, back then, yeah, sure.
What?
But I'm saying, at some Orochimaru was a regular dude for a lot of his life.
He literally had the palest skin in history.
He was a dope
But he
ninja.
was pretty. But he was a dope ninja. He was pretty. Remember, don't put the Orochimaru you know with baby Orochimaru was sweet and kind. It's the war that started changing him. It's the wars and the being a ninja that started changing him. Baby R. Kelly was regular.
Okay.
And then life happened to him, and then he went extreme.
It's the whole basic Jacob versus Edward scenario. It's like, oh my God, Edward is so hot. Jacob is right there.
Jacob is a weirdo. Let's not do that. Jacob is the Orochimaru in that.
Is an angry teenager.
No.
Jacob,
No. Edward is 100 and something years old.
Okay, but wait a minute. Edward is 117, right? When you get turned as a vampire, you stay the same age that you were turned. He was turned when he was 17. You will be 17 his entire life. So he's basically just an indestructible 17-year-old messing with another weird 17-year-old. Like, when you get turned as a baby, but I'm saying when you get turned as a baby and a vampire, you stay a baby. You don't grow up. That's how it is. You get stuck at that age. So Edward is 17, effectively.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy, but he's 17. Versus.
So is Bella. Like,
I'm saying,
how are you deciding your first time is either bestiality or necrophilia? Like, what is wrong with this woman?
Wow.
That whole series is messed up, but let me take it one step further. Jacob, wait. Jacob imprints on a baby that's not even born.
That still doesn't make sense.
It wasn't his fault.
No, it is very much his fault.
They can't wait. It's Stephanie whatever's fault because she wrote that they can't control who they imprint on.
Why? No, but I'm saying
terrible writing.
I'm saying he picked a baby. He
didn't pick.
It happened.
It happened.
Which makes it even creepier.
I'm with Bugmeister on
without the baby's consent, by the way.
I'm with Bugmeister.
It happened without Jacob's consent.
So after you got rejected.
It happened without Jacob's consent.
After you got rejected.
So Jacob is just going to watch over this little girl until she's grown of age. Isn't that literally grooming? Literally.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Both of these people are guilty as sin.
No, I'm saying Edward is at least 17, according to how the functions of the story works. He's just been 17 for 100 years.
He's got 100 years of experience. He's no longer 17. I'm sorry.
No, he does
not. He's got 100 years of. He's 117 years old. He's got 100 years of experience.
He was still a virgin.
Not 100 years of experience.
Well, he's got 100 in life.
No, dude. If you look at the way he behaves, he does not behave like he's 100 years old at all.
Wait.
There's no chance.
He is still a virgin.
Yep.
Did I hear correctly?
Yep. You can check it in the source material.
I don't care. I'm sorry. Can we? Okay, we've grown up now.
Stephanie was camping.
Can we be honest? Can you all be honest? We've all grown up right now, right? Can we all admit that book is crap?
It's bad. I knew it was bad.
That movie was.
I tried to read it. I think I got to about page 30. I was like, no.
All of them were bad. The only reason I saw that freaking movie is because I had a girlfriend at the time that wanted me to go. That's the only reason I saw
you
that.
You too? Damn these women.
Hey, you were making them watch your anime and your cartoon. Don't act like.
My things made sense. I could explain Kagebushin no Jutsu. I can't explain what the hell is happening
She wanted to see.
Why are we explaining, dude? Why are we explaining
this? She wanted
this?
to see Jacob's massive packs.
The pecs
Yeah,
that
that
make
was also cringe. Like the movie just starts when a jiggy
No,
taking
dog,
your
like
shirt off.
somebody said that he was distracting. He was not acting. That was his acting method, is
Yeah, that was his
distracting the
acting.
audience. Every time he had to say something,
I mean,
Bella.
No, but
Jacob,
that's also because he can't act. Let's also keep it 100.
who
Take
could
away his.
act in that entire cast?
No,
Who?
in that entire movie, maybe outside of those
dad,
random Italians.
The dad was a good
Maybe
actor.
even Patterson was not good, and
The dad was a
Patterson.
good actor, bro. Bella's dad was the only.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's
Yeah, Bella's dad.
all three members of the Volturi are all accredited actors, but they knew they were just getting a paycheck when they got there. I was like, Aro, I know you can perform better than this.
Dude,
But
even Remy.
no. Bella's dad was good because I believe he was just looking at his contract like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like I think he just took that energy into the whole movie. It's like, why am I here?
No,
my God.
He was like, "What is this movie? Is stupid." And then the wife came and is like, "Maybe the hospital bill just came." And he was like, "Nah, fuck that. Let's do this movie. This movie's gonna
No,
be
but
good."
I'm saying that's why he was in. That's how he was in the movie. It was just like, oh God, okay, all right, Bella, God,
I got bills to pay.
God,
Bella,
that's
you're
why.
grounded. Bella, you're sad.
Because we looked at him and we're just like, this is me in this movie right now. I am him in this theater. Like, why am I? Oh God.
Oh, dude,
Wait,
you had to watch it at the theater. Yo.
Yep.
Does it mean that if people don't talk about your franchise like 10 years from now, it's bad? Because nobody talks about Twilight.
Oh no, people are. Oh, there's a
No.
No, there's a dedicated fan base, but
Really?
but I'm saying it didn't. But they're delusional.
No. Even better, that people who are fans, but the fan base is strong because everybody's calling out the BS about the entire series. That's what I like about the fans. The way they keep. There's this one TikTok lady. I think I'll send you the link. The way she'll never call Bella's child. I forgot the child's name. I think it's her. Because
Renee's me.
Yeah, it's like
Renee's
old person's name. Like how old is this child? 50? Like, good Lord, why would you name her this? It's like naming a child Gertrude. Like, what the hell, bro?
The lady in TikTok, she's calling the child everything that starts with an R. Red Robot, Rumpelstiltskin, Rafflecopter,
Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Rhododendrites.
But also, like,
Ratatouille.
How do you get one of the most prolific childhood actresses of all time to just at you and just be like nonchalant? Like, this is Dakota Fanning we're talking about, and you give her the weirdest role ever, bro.
No role was weird. No role was normal in that movie. I mean, Edward at some stage, like Jacob lies and says, "Oh, Bella has killed herself" or something or whatever, which is okay, weird. But basically, then Edward goes on a journey to where he goes to the mountains where he must strip in the sun and basically show off his colored-in six-pack. Like that movie didn't make any sense. Oh my God!
Even back then, in my closet self, I was like, girl, what do you see in that pale, thin, dehydrated? Jacob is right.
Dehydrated?
Wow.
No, but
I
was also looking at Jacob like, dog, why? Like,
that skin needed lotion. Now, I'm sorry. Edward needed lotion of all kinds. I was like,
Jacob needed boundaries. Like, he needed walls. Like
that guy could not take no for an answer. But anyway,
whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm on. I got bad news. I was hit with some unfortunate news today, so I'm very distracted, and so it's me. I am the problem. I am the problem.
On a final note, ladies, if it ever comes down to it, just have regular. Leave the necrophilia. Leave the bestiality. Just go for a boring dude.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Okay, let's be honest. This was a genjutsu situation. Itachi just released us from it. So yeah. Anyway,
so dramatic, like this every time.
Yeah, I think Masashi was fascinated by fish islands at a point. Dog, in the manga, everybody's just like zooming.
Like you're gonna see this eye, Chief. You're gonna see this eye, Chief.
Like I think he just discovered it and he wanted to use it, but he didn't know how to use it, so he just used it in everything.
Yeah. Anyway,
because a fish island is very specific. You can use it for like a nice pan. You can do that, or to show like some dizziness. That will work. Yeah. And then once in a while for tight of the eye, yes. Or if someone's like getting rocked, that can also work. But otherwise, that dude was using it for everything.
That's true. So yeah. Jiraiya says no. Yes, but I think he does say he will find
Tsunade. Yeah, he says counter offer. I will get Tsunade because Tsunade is smarter than me, so she can definitely be a better. Which I don't agree. I just think that Jiraiya knows that he's the better spy between him and Tsunade, so he can gather better information than she can for the hidden leaf. Yeah. He was like, if I'm stuck at a desk, I'm not going to be able to know the threats to the Leaf Village. So I need to.
It's like if Sasuke was Hokage, Naruto wouldn't be the better spy between the two. I don't think so. Let's be honest.
Naruto is in orange. That already tells you he's not spying on anything.
No, Naruto
is the Leaf's biggest problem.
No, I'm saying Naruto. You say Naruto stealth. Naruto. Oh, Damara Sengan.
Yeah, also Naruto. We need to be a finesse and communicate with these people peacefully and tactfully. Also Naruto. Kagebon Shinojutsu. Would you submit to the Leaf?
I actually thought Naruto would end, and this is the weirdest thing. Like a long time ago, though, I thought they were gonna be Hokage to squash the beef permanent.
Wow. That sounds like a whole lot of fan fiction that I know.
Technically, they are. Remember, Sasuke's got like
a shadow
Hokage powers.
Shadow Hokage. Or
it's just that.
Damn.
No, basically,
it's just that only the ninjas is actually
they're supposed to take they're taking the Hiruzen. I mean, we'll get to him, but basically we're skipping ahead. But just quick before we get back to the actual arc that we're in, the Hiruzen Danzo combination is that it was basically supposed to be that Hiruzen was like the face of the village, and then Danzo was the root of the village. So he was like doing all of the quote unquote shady things.
Yeah.
But now when we get to Naruto and Sasuke, when we get to Naruto and Sasuke. If it was better written, like the concept is cool and everything, I still hate Boruto, but the basic concept is that what Sasuke does is that he basically eliminates threats before they even get to the village doorstep. But if they get past him, then they have to deal with Naruto. That's basically their 1-2 punch combination type thing. But I hate Boruto. Anyway, getting back
sounds
to
like a married couple to me.
Oh my soul, dude! I accidentally watched it. I saw a clip saying Konomaru. That Konomaru does something like and does a ceiling, and I was like, what ceiling does he have? And it's from Boruto. I'm like, how is Konomaru so weak? Like he was getting
I'm saying everybody, bro. Look at what they did to Shino. And did you see what they did to Shino, my guy? Oh my! They turned Shino into Iruka. I was like, bro.
And they made Shino this nervous person, and like Shino was not nervous. Like, what are you talking about? Shino had that quiet confidence.
What are you talking about? Is this fan fiction that you keep referring all the time?
Yes, it's a fan fiction.
It doesn't exist. Yes,
doesn't exist.
There is no Boruto.
There's some guy.
I can't.
There is no Boruto.
There's someone
like
who's so
it was.
There's someone who's so.
And you know when sorry, Jordan. Before this thing, like when you trying to make the villains OP, make them OP. Don't make the guys weak. Cause like Konomaru couldn't even box, dog. Like, you telling me Konomaru can't box? Like, do you know who trained him?
Yeah.
Like, do you know who this kid is?
That kid once John got one of the powers of pain. Come on.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you want to tell me?
It gets worse.
And I'm not saying he must win. I'm not saying he must win. I'm just saying, like, let him box. Like, let him look like, dude, they look incompetent.
No.
They looked incompetent. That's the thing. It wasn't a case of the other guy was more powerful. It was just like they would be like, and miss. Like first punch already, already getting bodied. Like how?
No, you want to see incompetence? Look at Rock Lee versus Metal Lee. Oh my God! Even if Rock Lee was holding back, Metal Lee opened the first gate due to his anxiety.
What?
He opened the 8 gates due to his anxiety.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
And then
okay, no, you know what? Yeah,
and
yep.
then guess what? No, hold on. It gets worse. Rock Lee starts losing, and my guy has to step in with one leg.
Okay, Genjutsu release now. Hi. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Okay. Ziara. Okay, so Ziara offered to go get Tsunade. Very good point about Tsunade being more effective as an administrator. Even if you think about it, her role is the healing, was the healer of the group.
Yeah.
And nowhere do you see a healer going out sorting out by oneself. They'll be working in a team. It would work perfectly for a person like that to be an administrator, and we do see it bear fruit later on. So Giara's gonna go get Tsunade. Let's move on.
Yeah, I also think she's like slightly not a better strategist, but I think she's better at coordinating.
Yeah.
Like Jiraiya is kind of a lone wolf sort of thing. Like he doesn't lead squads, whereas she can like lead a squad type of thing. So I think that's why he was like, yeah, I can't. I mean, I roll solo for most of my time. Like the last time I was in a squad was when I was with the Sanin. But now it's like, yeah, I've been on my lonesome so long. So now if you put me in charge of a village, how's that gonna?
And let's not forget, I was given responsibility of a child, and look at how that turned out.
Okay, that was not his fault. Remember, he's tracking Orochimaru and the Akatsuki.
Yes, but you also have a godchild.
When was he gonna get to see?
But remember, Naruto always had money. Naruto always had low sum. His rent was paid. His lights were paid. So money had to come from somewhere.
These ninjas are busy, dog. They just came off of a war, actually. Because I think it was supposed to be, Third Great Ninja War, and then Minato becomes Hokage, and then he dies.
Yeah.
And then, like, things were crazy.
But he probably died like, because Naruto's 12?
Yeah.
When we first meet him, right?
Yeah.
So he died about 8 years after the Great Ninja War.
No, it can't be 8.
It was about 20 years ago.
No, remember, it has to be 12. Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
No. Remember, because it's 20 years ago, it's 8 years ago, because then Naruto's 12.
But I'm saying that the thing is, the incident is from 12 years ago. The day that Kurama got sealed in Naruto was just born.
Yeah, that's what I get it. Look, I think I didn't. I'm talking the Third Great Ninja War.
Yeah.
Was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And then Minato died 8 years after that.
Okay.
And then yes.
That makes sense. I was confused for a moment. I was like, hey.
Okay, now I see what you're saying. Anyway, so Jiraiya says that he's going to take Naruto on a trip to train him. Right? We get so
he's gullible. He's just so gullible. He's like, yeah, sure, no problem.
No, I mean, basically what he says is that, maybe I should take Sasuke with me because basically, Sasuke want to learn the jutsu that I'm going to teach him. And then Naruto's like, oh, bet? Really? Okay, I'm there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is where he's going to teach him the second, which is more, no, it has to be the second most used because he has to use the Kagebunshin first to use the Rasengan.
No, I mean, eventually he gets to be able to use the Rasengan without the Kagebunshin, but like, that's the combination.
Yeah, but
that's the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, that's the 1-2 punch.
By the way, do we meet Itachi after this, or is it before?
No. It's gonna be. No. It's actually before.
It's during.
We meet him before he meets Naruto. Because remember, what happens is that we see him and Kisame chilling on a mountain, right? And then they're basically having this little conversation or whatever. Then they go into the village. Yeah. Now there's this whole thing about, and basically when we start getting into the Shippuden arc, but like you guys know about the twist with Itachi, right? This is one of the indicators that Itachi was playing for the other side. If you look at this whole interaction in retrospect, like a lot of people say that Masashi Kishimoto basically just pulled a twist for a twist's sake. Saying it doesn't make sense. They say that it retconned Itachi. There's too much evidence that says otherwise. Like, for example, if he and Kisame if he didn't want him and Kisame to be discovered, right? He wouldn't have made himself so obvious.
Yeah, he wouldn't have gone to the ramen shop well, in the anime. I don't know if it happens in the manga, but yeah.
I think so. I think it happens in the manga.
But big ups to how he tried to trick Jiara.
Wait. Doesn't he first face off against he was looking for Naruto, and then he faces off with Kakashi and
Asuma,
the
Kakashi,
Jonin, and then later they meet up with Jiraiya.
Yeah, but before they got to that part,
we're getting there.
Yeah, Itachi deliberately sent this one woman to try and distract Jiraiya because of all the people he considered a threat in the entire village. Jiraiya was like, let's deal with this one.
Yeah.
But fortunately, he has a weakness. Poontang, go! Mahosha, I choose you.
I release you.
Oh God. Anyway,
Mahosha, I release you. Oh wow.
I choose you.
Gotta catch them all. Capital E.
Kadon. Mahosha's not Jitsu.
Doton. Lord. Okay. Anyway, back to it. So, like, one, Kakashi makes him obvious. I mean, Itachi makes himself obvious. Like, every Jonin would have found him. There's no way nobody that's not a Jonin that wouldn't have seen him, right? One. Two, he stops Kisame from attacking a lot of the time.
Yes.
Like, he's telling Kisame, you need to watch this, check this, what, don't make a scene. Because he knows that Kisame is also, he can take out a lot of people in the village if he wants, right? Then, second, he basically stalls for time by putting people in genjutsu. Like, the problem with Itachi is that his methods are extreme. But if you look at what he's doing, he's basically stalling for time and giving people information.
Yes, he's making sure to de-escalate the situation as quickly as possible. That's true.
But shout out to that girl. What's the name of that lady again?
Which one? Kurenai.
The lady who dared to put in touch of all people under genjutsu.
But to be honestly,
that's still used as an example of stupidity. People literally say like, no matter how stupid you are, remember you're not Kurenai who try to put Itachi under genjutsu.
You know what I honestly think happened? I think Masaji had plans for Kurenai initially. Like we said before, we think she might have been on Uchiha and whatever. I think he really wanted to use her before. But you remember at this time, they were sort of introducing these Jonin and what they can do. But we had not known we didn't know what Kurenai could do at that point. We didn't know.
I just the way I love. There is even another meme was like, Kakashi, did you see this woman trying to put a genjutsu on me? I'm still in shock. Let me hold on a second.
So I feel like he really didn't know how to use her. So the only time he was able to use her was at this point. And you can't introduce someone as cool as Itachi and have him become a victim of someone else's jutsu.
Also, if you pay attention to the trend, at this point in time, most female characters were all soft combat components. So it's either distance take over your mind or
except for Hinata. Shout out to Hinata.
Which she lost because
she lost to Neji.
But she got the box. It wasn't like when we were watching Sakura and Ino and they could barely throw a fist.
Yeah.
I think Hinata got a box.
I think what Tebel is just basically saying is most of them took L's.
Yeah.
Like apart from
also I think a lot of now that the Tebelo mentions it, take away Tsunade, take away Hinata. Which female character really had
Tamari?
Like Okay, and Tamari, like those are really the only three fighters, and Grandma Chio.
Everybody else took L's, bro.
Yeah, everyone was
like,
really.
but I'm saying, to be fair, if we look at the Jonin, a lot of them took L's as well.
Yeah, no, what I was trying to argue is that before Tsunade, we just saw that the female characters, their offensive capabilities are created around creating distance, not necessarily get up close and fight. Apart from Hinata, I mean, 10-10 ranged weaponry, Fan Lady ranged weaponry. So it's not get up and close. And then those who get up and close needed a leg up, like I'm going to mess up with your mind so that I can come in close and give you the kill shot. At this point in time, they do change later on, and literally they're going to change in a couple of chapters because we find big busty woman who can punch hard. So
Valley of the Gods.
I think Ishimoto's editor was like, "Have you been reading Bleach? Have you? Have you been reading Bleach?
we need
support. We have
Okay.
We have Orihime. Dog, come on.
Give us
Let's
the
bounce.
push.
Not just that, give us a lady that can box. Dog.
No, I mean also Shizune. Shizune was boxing.
Who's Shizuna?
Oh yeah, she.
The assistant.
Assistant.
United assistant.
Oh yes. But
She was with the needles.
here's the thing: we get introduced to both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
So at this point, this woman tried to put Itachi in a genjutsu, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but still, we didn't know better. I think that's Mr. Extraordin's argument, but still, funny enough. And
hey, I mean, if we want to be fair, Kakashi tried to battle Itachi Sharingan versus Sharingan, and nobody says anything
Nobody
about
better
that.
because it's Kakashi. Because it's Kakashi.
it's
Bias.
not Kakashi, but still.
No, but remember, I think at this time he also didn't know that Kakashi had the Itachi had the Mangekyo, or he made it as if he didn't know, and he didn't have the Mangekyo at this time. So he figured.
Sometimes
so when Itachi just had his 3 Tomei, and then he figured like, okay, I might have. But remember, even he says like, I might not have a chance, but I've got the best chance out of all of us. So he's not saying that I'm gonna box, but he's saying like, out of all of us here, I've got the best chance. Kanti di mano ochore Mangekyo.
I just think sometimes they were just using Kakashi as a plot point, like to just further a story. Because if they were together in the Ambu, are you telling me that there was no way he might have considered that this guy has already reached Mangekyo level? Because didn't he also have Mangekyo?
No, he gets Mangekyo from Shisui. Remember, like he only gets Mangekyo after the Uchiha massacre, not before.
Okay.
I think also this is where you see that the story wasn't complete. So he did the story on this part, and then when he gets to a certain part, he's like, no man, I forgot a little something, and that's where like the little Kakashi fellas coming through and trying to fill it up. Because as much as yes, you need to plot your story and everything and have a thing, sometimes you miss some things.
100%.
So I think this is one of those things, because remember Kakashi was Itachi's captain in the Anbu at a point in time, so he knew his capabilities, and he might not known that he had the Mangekyo at the time, because remember also Itachi kept his cards close to the chest. But
no, but I'm saying even when he was in the Anbu, he was this like at 10 years old, he didn't have it. He only had it at 13, and it only came after the massacre. So he was already part of the Anbu before then. So Kakashi would never have known that Itachi had the Mangekyo because it only came after the whole Shisui debacle, not before. Before he had a regular Sharingan.
That being said, I just wanted to add a comment that if you pay attention, there are only 2 ninjas that I know that are actually ninjaing in this universe.
Throughout the entire story, or at this point in the story?
At this point in time, we'll see the changes later on. But Orochimaru gathering intel left, right, and center like a ninja is supposed to.
And not getting caught.
And not getting caught. And keeping archives. It's like, okay, this person X, Y, Z, D, E, F. This person this, and this, and this. The other person I could closely say is getting close to that is Jiara. but he's more flamboyant about it. But he's the only. Those are the only two. Everybody else are like space wizards that can fight.
There are other Jonin that are not as prevalent in the story that were gathering information. If we're being completely honest, it's just that they were not huge characters.
Masashi wasn't interested in like shinobi.
Yes, I understand that, and to counter what Mr. Extraordinary is saying is that we don't have evidence of that. We are going through speculation. Where's the evidence?
No, wait. What's his face?
The whole Gara thing, when people gathering information.
Yeah. What's his face? The coughing proctor. He was spying on Kabuto and the other guy from
Kokoro.
Yeah, not Kankuro. Kankuro's captain. I forget his name.
Yes.
He had a turban and a half a mask. Like he was spying on him and everything. And then also, the Anbu did do like reconnaissance, and I mean, there's also Shikamaru. Shikamaru also ninjas for real. Like he gathers intelligence, he hides, he plans, he strategizes. He's not like, let me smash my enemy up front, everything and all of that stuff.
And Shikamaru can show you that a kunai actually is useful.
Yeah.
I think all the Jonin saw him use that balloon thing, and ever since then,
Make notes. Yo, you writing that down?
I don't know.
Write it down.
Obito saw it somewhere. He's like, he was in the Kamui dimension, and he's like, at least I watching the Jonin because he has the biggest crush on Kakashi's. Like, what? Oh, he was watching the match through Kakashi's eyes. Like, he was like,
Hey, move to the side there. You're disturbing the signal.
Kakashi.
This Nara kid, eh? This Nara kid, nah.
Kakashi, move. I want to see properly.
Now, I believe that if they saw his fight in the forest during the Sasuke retrieval arc, they would have made him a Jonin. Like somebody would have been like, okay, Chief, I
honestly think that Kakashi had some headaches when he was coming up with battles for Shikamaru. I promise you, there's no way. That can be a walk in the park, bro. Those battles.
Yeah, like with Naruto, it's okay. He's going to punch, he's going to kick, he's going to Rasengan, he's going to Kagebushin.
And then he's going to do something on purpose or by mistake that's going to help him to win.
Yeah, with Sasuke, it's going to be ice, he's going to box, he's going to kick, he's going to fireball. With Shikamaru, okay, he's going to throw his kunai.
Give me 3 days, guys.
Yeah.
Give me 3 days. Assistants, drop that.
Throw the kunai there,
no.
And then a bomb is gonna come up under your feet, and you were like, when did that come from?
Yeah.
His shadows are gonna. I mean, I think sometimes also he broke his own rules because sometimes Shikamaru's shadows can just travel in J, and it's just like, you know what? I forgive you because Chief, you already had to think of I don't know how many things.
Because now they're beating their own limit now. You're like, wasn't the sun this side now? Jiggy. But anyway.
Okay.
No, I mean, I think Masashi does that a lot because even with Kakashi at some stage, it's like, oh, this Sharingan takes a lot of energy and then it just doesn't anymore. And you're just like, he trained, it's fine.
And then he's boxing for days and you're just like, hold up, isn't Kakashi like chakra weak because of the Sharingan?
You know, like what I like about as people are saying like, you guys, I just had somebody commenting about this. Like, I've been watching your channel. It's just a shame that you guys are so deep into the lore that I can't keep up. The way we go into this thing.
I know that's true, dog. Like the way Rob was going deep last week, you remember? So I get it.
Rob and a breakdown.
No, I'm just laughing now because look at us. I just mentioned a comment about who does this, and then you all just basically hard counted me. And then
full counter. Anyway, getting back to it.
Itachi.
So Itachi basically puts Kakashi under the Mangekyo, and then Kakashi's like, if he wanted to kill me, he could have killed me like 10 times over.
Yes.
Like it was like, why am I alive? And then basically even Itachi starts giving him a breakdown. Yes, we're after Naruto, we're after Jinchuriki. That's the plan of the Akatsuki. And I'm just like, the only reason Itachi would be telling him this is to simply try and get more information to the leaf.
Yes.
Like he has no reason. Like Kisame is quiet the entire time. Kisame says nothing to nobody. Even when Kisame has his mission, he does everything to keep it a secret. Meanwhile, Itachi is here, blah, 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 blah. This is the plan.
This is my mission.
Entire
Here
time.
is this PowerPoint presentation on what my mission is. First, we're going to
Prepare
start over
your
here. And then
defenses.
Okay. Right now, it's basically saying, Kakashi, right now, I don't know why, but you need a Jinchuriki. So I'm going to go after Naruto. So what I'm doing right now is playing a delaying tactic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stab you for like 72 hours, okay? You better man up, all right? So while I'm stabbing you, listen, so Orochimaru is a part of us as well, okay? And
no, he left.
Guy who's
Orochimaru left. Someone new joined him.
Someone new joined him. Clearly, he's still after my brother, but don't worry. I'm watching from that side. So you better keep him safe in this side. How is my brother doing anyway?
And remember that Genjutsu, he was, because remember the thing is supposed to be what is it, a full minute, and then it becomes the 72 hours.
It's a hyperbolic time chamber of Genjutsu.
Yeah, but remember Kakashi was only under it for like 10 seconds or something, and he was out for like 3 days.
No, yeah, he said he was under it for a minute, but it felt like days. That's what he says.
Yeah. Okay, so it was a minute.
Yeah. So
And
it was like
you can imagine. Now you imagine he actually puts you under that thing until you break down.
An hour, bro.
Imagine if Ibiki had a power like that.
he'd be abusing it.
The interrogator.
He'd be abusing
The interrogator guy.
Oh my God.
People would be leaving the interrogation like drooling in jail. Like, yeah, they'd be destroyed, bro. Because Ibiki has no mercy, dog.
There's so many powers that I don't want, because that's like this is like a worse version of Yoshi's Code Geass. Because with this Genjutsu, anyone can do whatever you want. And I'm thinking, it's a good thing it has such a profound weakness that we'll learn about it later on. But at this point in time, we were thinking this character is OP.
No, just in general, if you have Sharingan, you automatically you are hacked.
Hacks no jutsu. That's what the Chia were. No wonder the Senju were jealous. It's like, the fuck are these?
No, like I'm just saying, like that. Like that's why I'm saying Hashirama. That's why Masashi had to hack Hashirama, because basically all of the Uchiha, like hacks Central, they can copy your jutsu. They can put you in genjutsu. They can break out of any genjutsu that you put them in as well, just via their eyes. They can see chakra networks just like the Byakugan and everything. They can copy your jutsu if it's an elemental nature, as long as it's not a Keke Kenkai.
And they can predict your motions in combat. They can see the trajectory of your fight. That's the one part that also made me like, okay, so this man is gonna punch left, right, twerk, down. So I do to conclude, Backmasters, right? Everything was being telegraphed from beginning to end. So I think you're also blinded by how much we hated Itachi at this point.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah, because let's be honest.
Look, some of the execution is a little bit shaky, but there is story justification for why it is that way. I think just a lot of people like to overlook that stuff, because when something is popular, a lot of people like to get onto the internet and hyper criticize at every single turn and every single point and everything.
No, it's I call it the English literature book fallacy. You know what happens, right?
Wait, what happens?
Back in English class, they're busy saying, okay, in chapter 2, when the character says he stripped himself daringly upon the red sofa, what is the image that the author is trying to convey? Red must implement anger. That's what they use the word daring.
The author probably a red couch.
The author's like, I just thought of a red sofa.
I just saw a red sofa.
Basically it's the genius lyric thing where somebody was just like, yeah, I shot him 9 times in the chest, and then the guy was like, yo, 9 times is equal to 9 times 9. It's basically the 9 circles of hell. He was referencing this other thing, and then the rapper's like, I wasn't thinking about any of that.
I just wanted to shoot him 9 times.
You know, so it's the same thing with when people hyperanalyze something like Itachi. Like Itachi took 2 steps left, clearly indicating to Sasuke that he might.
And I think
No, but I'm talking
the
about
only
it in the
reason we
reverse.
really-
I'm talking about it in the reverse, where they tear like they want to say Naruto was not as good as you remember because they want to tear it apart with the logic. And I'm like, if you want to argue execution, maybe, but there's enough story justification. There's simply enough story justification. Like, yeah, okay, the third Hokage shouldn't let Orochimaru go. Yes, but throughout the story, they keep telling you that this guy is a softie. Like it's a feat and a half that he managed to keep the village together. But that's how much he loves everybody in the village that he can't see what other people like. He can't see Danzo as somebody who tried to kill him. He can't see Orochimaru as somebody who's betraying the village.
Wasn't there a story where Danzo tried to kill him and he knew?
Yeah, but one, it's his friend, and two, Danzo is an asset to the village. So Hiruzen is like, I'm not going to take this person.
For the greater good of the village, he needs Danzo there.
Oh, please. Danzo can still be an asset while he has no balls. I would have castrated him right there and then. You don't need it.
Who was going to lead the Ambu then?
He can still lead it. He'll just be a eunuch.
Wow.
No, but remember, the Hokage leads the Anbu. Danzo created the root.
Danzo created the root, yes, but the Anbu they report to the Hokage directly, but the Hokage never leaves them in battle. What happened is that Danzo used to take over a lot of the operations.
Yes.
Whenever the Anbu had to do mission things, usually behind the scenes it was Danzo manipulating how the operations.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anyway. I'm such a Naruto nerd. Anyway,
this is proving whoever commented's point, no? Like, by the way, we're just proving whoever commented. We're just proving that point. Anyway,
getting back to this. So yeah, then they run. What?
I just learned one of these things is an external charger.
Oh,
what?
Okay. The more you know. Anyway,
this thing here.
Oh, that hotspot charger.
We're gonna tangent. Anyway, back to it. So Itachi, they run off and all of that stuff. Basically, my guy comes in with one of the flyest, most dramatic, dynamic entries. Oh no! It was a leaf hurricane. Yeah, leaf hurricane.
You could also say that I think Masashi was trying to create a rivalry between Hisagi and Guy and Kisame, because you could say it started here.
Oh no, Kisame holds a grudge.
It started there.
Kisame holds a grudge. You kick me one time, I will hunt you forever.
And every time Guy forgets
he kicked him like yo.
No, I think Guy never. I'm saying they never really fought. Like that was the thing. Guy didn't know Kisame's techniques. Guy just know he kicked the guy in the face. But Kisame is like, you dare lay your dirty leaf feet on my face, going to find you.
On my shocky self.
And I know I just want to tell all you naysaying heroes, yes, sure, friendships do exist, but the fanfics about Guy Sensei and Kakashi are valid and are worth reading, and some of them are beautifully written, and I don't care what you're gonna say, because yes, sure, friends watching out for other friends that do exist, but nowhere have you seen someone go
at a point
over and above for someone like Kakashi more than Guy. Tell me I'm wrong.
At a point, the internet was just showing Kakashi and Guy. It's like, show me the best tag team ever. Like, can anybody beat these two? And people will be posting Gook and Vegeta like, nah, nigga, not Guy and Kakashi. I'm like, whoa. We know that Guy took Kakashi from the whole Sand Village and took him back to Konoha. He carried him all the way, brother. Bro.
I
wonder if Masashi was looking at the internet just being like, this is not what I intended for these characters.
No.
I made Naruto and Sasuke kiss one time and now there's this fan deviant art everywhere. Oh God.
No, there's this part
Hey,
where
that DeviantArt is
when
hilarious.
Guy carried Kakashi back, yeah, there's a scene where him and Lee were racing to the leaf, and then Lee was like, "Oh look, I made it second," and I was like, "No, my friend, you made it third."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
What kills is Kakashi
And
caught up.
and then
What?
Lee's
That's
pretending like he just got some knowledge. He's like, oh, guy sensei, dropping
No.
knowledge.
No. What makes it worse is it looks like Kakashi's unconscious, but Kakashi is clearly awake. How did he manage to point at Lee when he's unconscious like that?
I think my guy elbowed Kakashi's joints or whatever or something. He was basically
make him
like,
point.
yeah. He was basically, I'm
No.
going to manipulate with the shoulders. He turned into Michael Jackson, bro. Anyway,
Let's get back.
back to
you're number 2.
We are so tangenting today. I have no idea whose fault it is.
Anyway, it's because Rob is not
Let's
here.
focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rob
Anyway.
Yuji, come back.
So yeah, Kakashi. Kakashi gets taken to the hospital. Itachi and them get away, and all of that stuff. And then basically, this is where they start going on the journey to the towns. And then this is when we get introduced to the Rasengan. So, in a hilarious scene, we get to see Jiraiya take Naruto's money because he's like, you have to honor the 3 ninja prohibitions. It is wine, woman, and money. These can lead to the ruin of a shinobi. You must be vigilant.
And he
spent
it all.
He just wanted to go to the brothel.
He took Naruto's money.
Savings, not even money, savings.
I love that scene. It's so hilarious. I was like, yo, Masashi was brilliant with comedy at times because it was like,
is this before or after Jiraiya meets up with Itachi?
No, it's before.
It's before.
Yeah, this is before. Because remember, they're still on their way. Because remember, they're still trying to find Tsunade or whatever.
Wait,
so he's looking for information for Tsunade.
Okay, so they meet him afterwards.
Yeah,
so
they meet him after.
What happens.
It's the first time.
Naruto and Jiraiya leave. Itachi comes to the village. So while they just leaving, Itachi comes to the village. They have that fight. So they still, and then they leave, and then they find out basically that Naruto's not in the village, and then they bounce. And then while they're still going, so now they're tracking Naruto and Ero Sensei. Yeah, and now, and then the village now is trying to get a message to Ero Sensei and Kore, hey, watch out, Itachi and things coming for you.
And I think Sasuke was also sort of like tracking Naruto at this point, if I'm not mistaken.
No, so remember what happened.
No. He overhears that Itachi was here and he's looking for Naruto.
Yeah.
And that's when he goes looking for them.
Yeah.
And that's when he's fighting. We'll get there.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah. And also, anyway, we'll get there when we get there. Okay. So, point being is that like now at this time they're in this town basically, and Jiraiya has introduced the Rasengan. Because after that hilarious scene with Naruto, then basically this hidden stone dude with a white trench coat tries to step up to Jiraiya. And then Jiraiya in perfect Ero Sennin fashion, like he'll make you so angry 1 second, and then he'll show you one of the coolest things. And you like Naruto even forgot that he was broke. He was just like, yo.
Did you see that, Gemma?
He took all my money, but like, did you see? And that's a repeating thing in this arc. Like, there's another time it happens, and I'm like, yo, I like it's such a plot hole. But because the moment is so cool, we let it go. But it's such a plot hole. Anyway.
It also goes to show how good Masashi is when it comes to writing, because this is after that whole third versus Orochimaru high note of story writing. Then he sort of like takes it down a notch, but introduces someone as cool as Itachi. But at the same time,
no, Itachi and Kisame, like they both had a lot of presence.
Yeah. I mean, even their clothes, that Akatsuki attire, at the time we didn't really know anything. We just saw these guys. And then at the same time, like they're trying to find this Tsunade character. But so you don't feel like it's filler or anything. You just feel like, whoa, what's happening? What's gonna happen next? It's interesting.
Yeah, he managed to keep like that's the thing with Masashi is like the problem is his follow through. He's so great at setups. Like his setups are fantastic. Like you have to remember he managed to get all of these characters involved in these arcs.
Yeah.
Like Asuma and Kuranai, Kakashi, and Might Guy were all busy still while we are missing Naruto. And then also on top of that, Jiraiya is busy looking for Tsunade. And then on top of that, Naruto is also developing. Like that's a lot of stuff to handle.
He's still healing. He's still training. He's doing push-ups. Yeah.
Like it's a lot of stuff that he's done.
Man.
And then anyway, so after that, then what's this? Then I think that when they get to that town, I think I'm just trying to remember. Does he start the Rasengan training before? No. It has to be before it has to be after. It has to be after. Sorry, it has to be after. So they get to that town or whatever. The Rasengan training has not started yet. It has not started yet.
Yeah.
So then basically while Sasuke is running around, he's looking for this town or whatever, and he's just like, and you get to hear him have an inner monologue where he's talking about, oh, Naruto's gonna die if Itachi gets his hands on him. But you're just like, so you are friends. Oh, yeah, that whole intro, you are my friend. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
thank you, my friend.
They are friends. It's just that they behave like brothers. Because with brothers, sometimes it just seems like these people hate each other, but they love each other. If that makes sense. Like
no. I have a brother. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, the banter just makes it seem like they hate each other, but you can tell they give a crap about each other. Though it's not even funny.
The joys of being an only child. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. What is this thing?
And I have a younger brother, so sometimes he wants to challenge me just for the sake of challenging me.
We're in the same boat.
Yeah, I think Sasuke was more of a brother than a friend, but I do get what you mean.
But I'm saying, there's a bond and a connection there. It's not like with Sakura, where Sakura is just infatuated with this guy for no reason.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like people always confuse Naruto and Sakura.
He's a pretty boy.
No.
Hey, look, it's the same reason. It's the same reason Sitando Mihlali. Like, there's really nothing she does but umuhle. So, hey.
Just like I didn't see it with Orochimaru, I don't see it with Sasuke. Honest to God, no matter how hard people are trying to tell me, like, oh my God,
what? The brooding bad boy. The brooding bad boy. How dare you?
Again,
Nandato?
Okay, because I think it's been revoked for real now. But anyway.
Oh no, but personally speaking, I never do see any issue, any attraction with animated characters. I see that's an animated character. I can't. What am I going to do?
Sephiroth, hello.
Oh Lord.
Sephiroth.
Cue the Sephiroth music. Ho ho
he did it.
Sephiroth.
I was just calling out.
his hair.
I was just calling out your BS. That's all. I mean,
no, I don't. I'm not crushing on Sephiroth. I just love his hair and his ideology. Look at me. I'm summoning a storm cloud as we speak.
Sephiroth.
I mean, there were people who were busy going on about Trunks at some point, and I was like, "Guy, it's an animated character, guys. Come on, relax."
If I'm being honest,
I had a friend who had a crush on Vegeta because of his thighs.
The hetero side, we have so many, like Faye Valentine.
I know. We literally had a smash pass. We literally had a smash. You guys had a smash or pass animated edition not so long ago.
Oh,
I know. Yeah. I know, but
Anyway.
it's not. It's one of those things. You guys trapped me by giving me real life actors. If you remember, you gave me
Chris Evans and
Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, and Henry
Cavill.
I still cannot forgive you for that.
Anyway, going back to this.
All right. So at this
we are
point-
tensioning today, young.
Oh God. Okay. Focus, gents. We can do this. Go team. Anyway. So basically.
Focus no jutsu.
Yeah. So basically, then we get introduced to Itachi finds Naruto. All right. There's some stuff that happens, but Itachi finds Naruto. Okay. Then what happens is that what's this? Basically, like And you can also see Itachi's trying to stall Kisame a little bit because he's not doing anything. He's just kind of looking at Naruto at this point. Like they're just kind of looking and talking and all of that stuff. Kisame wants to move to cut Naruto's leg. And then that's when Jiraiya steps in and does his thing or whatever.
And traps them in the mouth of.
No, not yet. That doesn't happen yet. So he says that trying to separate me from Naruto and yada yada yada. And then Sasuke steps in and finds all three and finds the group basically. And then that's when we get the whole what's this? I lived for this moment. What's this? I did what you said, brother. I grew my hatred and all of that stuff. And then he fires up the Chidori. And he ruins and then he ruins the business of that entire inn because he smashes through the walls and all the doors for his dramatic Chidori. And I was like, yo, any business owners must just hate it when ninjas come.
What the hell? You're from Konoha, aren't you? You're from Konoha, aren't you?
He must be like, assurance, here's my ninja
claim. He saw the headbands like, oh shit. Okay, let's submit a claim for the daimyo insurance again.
As soon as he saw it, it's like, hey, assurance, is my ninja premiums paid up? Okay, thank you.
No.
Hi.
Can I have your premiership number?
Hi. Have you or any of your loved ones ever had a shinobi from the Leaf Village visit your establishment? Please call this number. If we cover Rasengans, we cover Chidoris, we cover fireballs, pretty much any earth style or any elemental style as well. Kekkei Genkais are included. Please note that in the fine print we do not cover summonings or reverse summonings or any summonings of any kind. Thank you very much.
and please note, coverage against any Sharingan related activities requires an additional coverage.
You know, one thing I've noticed about these gags that we like doing of these insurance companies, all of us keep quiet and listen to the actual.
Yes. That's so relevant.
Because it's true.
To this voice note, like, yo, what are they saying? What does this include? When can I claim? When can I?
Because we know the structure.
Please note, if you claim, you will have to wait 10 years for the next Ninja War to claim again.
Yo.
Batum.
There's never going to be another Ninja War. We're at peace now. Little did you know.
All the insurance, like that's the Akatsuki. Basically, Danzo is the insurance. He had to. They were planning it in the background. Like the insurance were manipulating Danzo. We need to create another situation where we can make sure that all of them come to us.
I think this is where like Itachi choke slams like Sasuke.
Oh,
right?
dog rocks him.
Oh, he ragdolls him like.
Didn't he break his leg or arm or something?
Yeah.
Doesn't his weak.
Yep. You don't have
he even tells him the one of the lines is this all your hatred amounts to?
In the English dub, he's like, you don't have enough hate. And guess what? You never will. I was like, yo.
Damn.
So
nah,
this is
like,
one of those.
Hmm?
It's one of those moments where, on the one side, we get to learn that the Sharingan develops from extreme emotions.
Yeah.
So one can argue that Itachi's been low-key trying to encourage.
Yeah, he was right the whole time. He was right.
He was trying to level up Sasuke this entire time.
Yeah.
But let's take it from the perspective of us watching for the first time. We hated him. No one.
But that also means that we're on Sasuke's side, though. If you really think about it,
we were,
because we all hated him. Like all of us hated him, dog. All.
When
you heard about the massacre, you were like, yo, he killed everybody.
Everybody?
You know?
Yeah.
And then when you get to see it through the genjutsu, you're just like, Itachi is a wild, like, bro. Like,
oh, that was beasting, dude. Like, how do you? I already got PTSD from this thing, and then you put fresh images that I did not see into that thing. You show me you killing our parents. Like, what the hell, bro? What is wrong with you? I know you said my hatred is weak, but damn, bro, take it easy.
Yeah.
No, there he was just taking it out loud. It's like, you know what? Imagine I think he was also kind of disappointed because all the things he had to do to keep this boy safe, and then this is all the progress he's made. Like, nah.
Nah, but also remember, you probably also that's the problem with
Punk.
geniuses because he graduated when he was like 7. He was an Anbu at like 10. He was a Jonin at like 8, 9.
We have
graduate-
the same genes.
He
You
broke-
are born from the same parents.
No, dude,
How
he
can you
broke.
be such a letdown?
He broke Kakashi's. He shattered Kakashi's records. Kakashi was a Jonin at like 12. He was a Jonin at like 9, 10.
Yeah.
He was
No,
an.
he was in
was
the
an
Anbu. He was in the Anbu at 10. He was a Jonin at 7.
Was he Jonin already? Well, didn't he graduate at 7 and then Jonin
No,
at
he-
8?
Oh,
I
yeah.
am
No,
convinced-
I think it was 8. It was 8 because I know at 10 he was basically under Kakashi as in the Anbu. He was under Kakashi in
And
the
then-
Anbu at 10.
Yeah, and then at 12 he was an Ambu captain at 12. Like what the hell?
Let me tell you something. The reason I'm convinced part of the reason why the Uchiha massacre happened was Tobirama saw that Tobirama saw in the spirit world that Itachi was going to become a Hokage, and ain't no in hot hell is an Uchiha going to become a Hokage. Like, you know what? Whoa. But I whisper to Danzo's ear. Danzo, Danzo, you are always my favorite pupil. You are supposed to become Hokage. Tell that Ichigo to kill the massacre his clan. Right?
That clan of evil.
Anyway. So yeah, then then after he gets waxed, that's when Jiraiya steps in, and like all of us at the time were like, "Hey, Jiraiya, maybe you want to step in now, Chief."
Oh no,
Like-
Jiraiya was on the to the recon mode. He was busy analyzing, getting all the information. It's like, okay, this one is a big hunk of muscle that doesn't want to get things done. That one, I think he's trying to give me some more information. Let's see what he's was going to be doing. Come on, keep talking. Interesting.
Some general arrow type of moves.
And then that's when we get the toad mouth. Which I think is a really dope jutsu.
Wasn't it the toad stomach? Was it the toad
Oh.
mouth or toad stomach?
Yeah, it was toad stomach.
No, toad stomach. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Toad stomach.
okay.
That was the mouth. Oh, all right.
Yeah, no, it's toad stomach because remember he was like there hasn't been a ninja that can break out of this digestive system, basically.
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
the whole thing is like it's
Yeah.
basically just going to attack you and swallow you up wholesale. It's a
So
crazy.
basically, it was the stomach acids. It was the stomach acids of the toad.
It's actually it's a crazy jutsu. Like if you think about it.
Can you think about it? Now, is it actually some toad stomach that's like interdimensionally?
I think I know where you're going, man.
What?
Okay, no, you know what? Never mind.
No, because I'm just trying to imagine how the amount of pain that poor toad must have gone through when he touches.
What the hell, Jiraiya? What are you doing?
It was insane because but it was interdimensional because remember when Itachi before we get they fight in the thing and then Itachi pulls a Mataretsu to burn a hole in the stomach and they escape through that. So when they escape, they go straight into the town. So yes, he only summoned the stomach and he basically so they were in the hallway of that inn they were in. So he basically made that hallway a stomach. So that's kind of insane. So imagine you just chilling at Mount Myoboku and your stomach disappears, and then when it comes back, it's got a hole in it. Like what the hell, bro?
Imagine the pain.
And then remember, and it was Amataretsu, so it was burning. It wasn't just a hole; it was like a burning hole.
But I mean that's why.
Gaviscon? Like, does anybody have?
Oh, Gaviscon, or that's what chance. Hey,
Have you or any of your loved ones ever been hit by Amaterasu? Please
join now for the special coverage.
I promise you, if we were in the anime universe, we'd be billionaires, though. Because we're looking for every solution, though.
We'd be the worst kind. You know, people don't realize insurance companies came from the mafia. We'd be like, pay for us to keep your streets safe.
Yeah.
Pay us so that we don't rob you.
We would have started from the first episode of Naruto, like, yo, pay us so that we stop this guy from vandalizing the Hokage's faces, though. Like, that's what we would
If you
have done.
vandalize it, we'll bring free paint, free cleaner for the paint.
That's us from the get-go. Would be so rich. Yeah, true. Anyway, so my issue was like, so shout out to the poor toad that has a big ass hole in its stomach. I'm sure it got healed by well, I always call them mom and dad. It's so sad because that's what
man-pa.
Yeah, mom must have
that's
healed.
what they call themselves.
Yeah. Ma and Pa must have healed them. It was like, oh, you poor thing. What? Oh, shit. What did that to you? Gianna boy, what have you done to my child?
I told you to stop eating meat. I told you to stop eating meat. Now look at you. Look at all these ulcers you got. Look at this ulcers you got.
Okay, so then, they get away. And
I also like, just to, how Jiara was like still teaching Naruto. It's like, don't touch the damn thing that you don't know, because he saw the black flames. And then you touch it, and Naruto's like, what's that? As a child.
Well, he is a kid, so you kind of let it go.
Yeah, and also,
catching the hot stove.
Sasuke was so humiliated. Yeah, like he was properly.
No, this is where, like, when people when we get to the roof, right, of the Sasuke retrieval arc, and we're going to talk about that next week. But basically, when we get to, like, this is like the genesis of it. Like, this is where it starts. Yeah. Like, basically, he got his ass handed to him, and then and then his brother said, "You don't interest me. Right now, the prize is Naruto." So he took that with him the whole time.
He took that personally, dog.
He was like, Naruto.
He MJ'd, and that's when I took it personally.
That's when I took it personally.
And then the whole time Naruto is confused. It's like, it wasn't my fault. Like, what did I do? You exist.
What did I do, bro?
You summoned a giant toad. You beat the Jinchuriki. I must defeat you.
It's one of those.
Yeah. So, who fetches Sasuke?
No, Guy takes it, because remember, Guy comes dynamic entry, and then he kicks Jiraiya in the face.
Guy's the truth, man.
Shout out to Guy. Guy's been doing the most in this season. In this part.
Hey, man, look.
He even developed a technique for fighting the Sharingan, bro. You study the feats.
He literally so generally, like, in boxing, they say if you want to see where your opponent's going, you don't look at the eyes, you look at the shoulders. So, because the shoulders will telegraph where they're going. So you focus on the shoulders. So Guy was like, nah, that's too easy. I'm gonna focus on the feet. So you don't even see what jutsu this guy is pushing, dog. Like, you're just looking at the feet. Like, Guy's insane, man.
Guy's solution was like, he won't have time to pull a jutsu if he's got a foot on his face.
Right.
For what?
Indeed.
He needs both hands to do any sealing jutsu. So if his hands are occupied,
but that's brilliant, because it shows that only a taijutsu expert would think about stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, it only makes sense. Because other people are relying more on, like,
everybody's got a plan until you got a fist in your face.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. So then, Guy takes Sasuke back to the hospital, and then that's when they actually start going on their journey to find Tsunade. Now they're on the proper journey to find Tsunade after all of that. All right, because now they need Tsunade to heal both Sasuke and to heal Rock Lee. Because like Sasuke's mind is completely torn to shreds at the moment, or whatever.
Because I think that's what Guy said. He said,
PTSD.
make sure that you bring her back there, because I need Rock Lee to be.
Yeah. Okay, and then that's when, and now we get introduced to the Rasengan training. So I think, that means that we mixed up events. Sorry, I think we mixed up events, because basically then Jiraiya shows the Rasengan after this debacle. It's not before.
No.
Yeah, I messed up the events. I messed up the... Okay. Anyway, so that's when we get the Rasengan with that dude in the white trench coat, or whatever the case is, right? Then after that, this is when he starts the training with the water balloons. And basically, he's like, you have to make the balloon pop using your chakra and all of that stuff. And then Naruto figures it out because he watches a cat. And then, he figures out his own way to pop the balloon or whatever. Then he moves on to a rubber ball. And And basically, Jiraiya is like, I can't baby you through this entire process. You have to figure it out. Which is kind of rough. Which is kind of rough because, like, in the one shot that I read with Minato, he basically sat with Minato until Minato figured it out.
Oh, that one shot is out already.
Yeah, it is. It's actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it. But anyway, like, yeah, he sat with Minato until Minato figured it out. Now he's just like, I'm gonna leave Naruto, my most stupidest student, by himself. I'll help the genius though.
And I'll focus where potential is. This is a lost cause. Peace. I'm gonna need a drink to keep peace in this lunatic. I'm sorry.
So yeah, and then after that, Jiraiya is looking for Tsunade or whatever. Then Naruto figures it out with the rubber balloon. Then we get to the it's just a regular balloon. It's like a balloon just with regular air. Now he has to keep everything that he learned and not pop it. Which was even harder now because basically it was just like I have to control all that power inside this delicate balloon and it must not pop or whatever the case is.
So basically this one is you need to create the power, expand the power, and then contain the power. So the water is to create the power, to create the rotation. And then the rubber ball is to expand the rotation. And then the balloon one is to control the rotation. So that it's just not like just growing. And
I love how Naruto was talking such big smack. He was like, "I'll get this in 4 days," and then 4.
I mean,
nah, like honestly, I think
please.
we really need to give Masashi his props, dog. Like I don't even know how he thinks of so many of these things, dog. Like it's crazy.
No, well, I mean, you go through it. He bit like an artist, basically. He did what a lot of great artists do. I was looking at it. There's a lot of Dragon Ball Z in here. There's a lot of. There's also a lot of like Hunter x Hunter.
Yes.
You
found out that
Yeah, I'm saying similarities. My beef is when people say he bit bar for bar.
No,
That's when I fight.
It's never bar for bar. Never.
No, like that's what I'm saying. People say that he was biting, like they say his whole element thing was him biting bar for bar. His whole like he was taking from emitters and all of that stuff. And I'm just like, he had an idea and he expanded upon it. That's how a lot of this stuff works anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just
Stop it. Stop. I sense Michael Bay.
We are moving on. We do not say the name. Do not say it.
Please, we are not changing. No tangent.
On.
Go on, and then
okay. Anyway,
they find Tsunade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. They don't find Tsunade yet.
Not
they don't
yet.
find Tsunade. So basically, what happens is that Naruto is practicing on the way, right? Then Jiraiya plays this game with this guy, and they're trying to get Naruto to bet, and he's like, "Dog, I'm 12 years old. What am I betting with? Get out of my face. I need to train." And then Jiraiya takes a bet. He loses, but because of Naruto's training, he wins by accident. And then this guy tells him where Tsunade is.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, Orochimaru and Kabuto are wandering through the forest. Orochimaru is having a bad time because his arms are on fire and they're basically disintegrating. And I was like, yeah, no, Heroes didn't lost, but he got you good.
Yeah.
Now that's a punishment because Matohana Bola.
You're able to use jutsu ever again, Chief.
No, but it's not even like I couldn't just use jutsu.
What was Kabuto was there? He was the handmaid. Anapumula, Atlapa.
No, that's one relationship where I was just like, if you ever, I'm saying that's one relationship. If you ever want to say that things were going down, it's between Orochimaru and Kabuto because Kabuto loved that man down through everything.
Yeah, that's true.
It's even worse if you think about it because the way Cortez just explained it, it's either two things. It's either Kabuto was basically wiping for him.
No, like,
or because Orochimaru's neck can extend, he could do it himself, but you
Oh no! I wasn't even thinking that. Oh no! I wasn't thinking that. What the hell?
Wrong podcast.
Oh my
Red
soul!
alert.
I wasn't.
Red alert. Wrong
Do you
podcast.
hear
No, Tebelo.
Do you guys hear
No.
that evil laugh?
Wait.
Like I'm not the only one that's hearing it, right?
No, guys.
What a visual that I could have gone the rest of my life without seeing. Thank you very
Oh,
much. Anyway,
Just imagine that
Like,
this is
cannot
red.
have
Just
unseen
imagine this is
what
red.
you said,
This is
though.
a red card. This is a red card for Tebelo. Because like, oh my soul, what the hell, bro? What the hell?
You're the one who brought it up.
No, you went too far.
How
You
can
went
I
too
not?
far. There
Well,
are
I thought
nurses. There are
none of
nurses
us-
who do the first thing. There are nurses who do the first thing, so it's
Like, oh.
comprehensible. Like what you went too far.
Like, dog, all of us have watched this
This
scene
is
probably like 10 years ago.
This is the border. This is you.
we were today years old when we all thought about what you just said now. Like none of us thought about what you just said. None.
Dude, this is the border. We're no more. You're not even on
Nightmares.
screen.
Hey,
You're not even on screen.
that is
Oh,
nightmare fuel. Oh my gosh, that would propel Naruto into berserk territory. That specific
Nah,
image
straight
right
up.
there. Oh Lord. Anyway,
Anyway,
back to it. Back to
Let's throw this image into the black hole
it.
and
You
suppress.
did not hear what Develo said. You did not hear what Develo said.
I am wiping all of your minds now.
if the
I'm
good
using Cerebro.
if YouTube analytics show me at this point that this is where this video peaks, then I know it's still a fault.
Yeah,
Okay,
No
anyway,
way.
back to it.
Demon.
monetize us.
Yeah, so then what's this? Now we run into Tsunade and she's known as the legendary sucker.
Yeah, she doesn't win anything. Like she just loses.
No, like this is how warped it is. She knows something bad is happening when she wins.
Yeah, because that's how she's introduced, right?
Yeah.
She's not happy.
Mm.
No, not even that. She's introduced losing, and then after that, when she starts winning slots, and then after she's winning, it's like, yay, finally, my lady, you're winning. And she's like,
Something is wrong.
But also, how rich is Tsunade? Because she's been losing for 20 years. Like, gee,
What's her
for you to get the
name?
name
No, what she
What's
does
her name?
is that basically she used to borrow money to cover her debts, and then she dip out of town. And because she could change her appearance, nobody knew what she looked like, so they couldn't find her.
I call BS. They just looked at like that family she's from must be so rich. There's no way you can tell me otherwise.
No, but what they say is that basically she borrowed money and then she would dip. Like they couldn't
Yeah,
find her.
but they do say that.
Yeah.
So she was doing a borrow and run.
Yes.
Oh my!
Because she
you
could
understand that Tsunade could make a whole season of I Blew It just on one thing.
On her own.
Ah no, ka ke adima tšhelete ko go Buckminster ka ke ko casino. Tšhelete ya ke nne betšha batho ke ba shapa ka disake, ke ba shapa ka di rice ball go le monate tšhelete ka e fela. Ka ke re 1 2 3 Chika sefatlhego jutsu ka ke tswa mo bone.
I'm dead. But yeah, basically, yeah, it's like because she could change her appearance to be old, she can change her appearance to be young. Nobody knew what she actually like. The picture Jiraiya had of her was her from when she was 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like nobody had
Like
nobody had even taken a photo of her like past her 20s.
But here's how you know that the Naruto universe doesn't really make sense, dog. Like the technology there sometimes seems like it's old, but at the same time seems like it's advanced. Like you have no idea what the hell is going on the technology-wise.
I think he mixed new tech, but I like how he would take like
No, he kept
old
it
technology,
yeah.
but he would make it into like a ninja technology. So I think that's how they developed the technology. It wasn't just like technology for technology's sake. It was like based from from ninjas.
Right.
And then they'd be like, okay, we've got the walkie-talkie, but wait a minute, people can also use this. And then, oh, here's a cell phone for the people type of thing. You know, it wasn't just it wasn't industrialized for industrial sake. It was industrialized because of the ninja tools and what the ninjas used and what the ninjas needed. And then from there, they took that, so they saw that no man, but this can be applicable to people, and like regular people can use some of the stuff, and so that's why it has that old and new, because the technology is not for the people, it's for the ninjas. But when it does get to the people, it's there and it's still,
yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and also like the thing is like the technology is also not that crazy. It's not like when we get to Boruto and we're looking at instant jutsu, basically, or all of that stuff.
Oh, that jutsu gauntlet that he used.
It's like okay, they need to communicate. So yeah, this makes sense for them to communicate. They need to like these are things that they would actively be developing like rapidly, because like that's for the field and that's what they need for the field missions and all of that stuff. And I mean, there's also the theory that technology is already like 10 years ahead of us, but the government has to release it like every 5 years or something like that. Like already they might have something crazy going on, but they can only release it to us at a later date. So it's kind of the same theory, basically, that, at this point in the time, the government has made earphone things, but we're not going to give it to regular people because we can only produce so many, and we have to give it to the ninja for the ninja missions and all of that stuff. That's basically the idea that I got from the technology in Naruto. Anyway, back to it.
It's actually, it's based on how a lot of the technology we have is from the military, and then from military applications, then it came into civilian life. So that's where that comes from as well.
Yeah. So then, what's this? Then basically, Tsunade and they meet Orochimaru and Kabuto first.
Yes.
Basically, yeah. And then that's when Orochimaru offers Tsunade Dan, and what was her brother's name? I keep forgetting her brother's name.
Wiki, something wiki. There's a wiki in there. Let me just Google it quickly.
No, I'm Googling it now.
Okay, cool.
So Nawaki, there we go.
Yeah, Nawaki. You see, it had a wiki there.
Nawaki and Dan. So basically, like he says, okay, I'm gonna offer you a resurrection. Basically he's gonna do what he did for the second and the first, which is the reanimation jutsu, if you heal my arms, basically. And then Shizuna's like, dog, this is Orochimaru. You cannot. I mean, Orochimaru even tells her point blank to the face, I'm gonna destroy the hidden leaf if you heal my arms, basically. Yeah. So, hey. As advertised, Orochimaru don't lie, bro. Like, that's one thing you can give him. That guy doesn't lie. I mean, he does.
But do you understand how down bad Tsunade was, bro? Like, your village will be destroyed, but we'll bring back your little brother and your lover. Like, that sounds like a bargain.
And she thought about it, bro. Like, that was another thing. Like, you get her backstory. And, I mean, her backstory is not the saddest of backstories. Like, but it still is like, okay, that is kind of okay, Like, maybe you need to stop kissing people on the forehead, because every time you do, they get
That's the kiss of death, dog.
Oh wow!
Your lips are
Do you know where the danger is? It's in Tsunade's forehead kiss.
Only one man has ever survived it. Anyway.
And he had plot armor.
What days?
Oh no, you like Naruto. If you're a ninja in Naruto without plot armor, Chief, don't even try. Just retire.
Don't go into that universe. Don't bother. If in the afterlife
they will find a way to make you useless.
You will run into the 7 swordsmen of the mist, and all you will have is a kunai. Like, don't. Anyway,
that constant anxiety, yo. You know what job I'd kill would make the most money in that universe? If I was a shinobi psychologist or psychiatrist. Hey, yo.
I want a caking.
Yo. Okay,
Caking.
sit down, mister.
I don't know though. You still have to have your credentials, because they're gonna be like, have you ever been genjutsu dog by a Mangekyo Sharingan? And you're gonna be like,
the first thing the doctors will say is like, have you ever been? Tell me how it makes you feel that I died in the experience. Go on.
Dog, like, you know where you would thrive in the Anbu, dog. Because that's
No, just in the regular corpse. Just in the regular corpse.
That's
Like,
the regular. Just the regular niggas are already messed up.
You know the problem is that I'd be one of the most wanted people in the entire world because the secrets people will be telling me is like, we've got him.
That's why I'm saying it would be more profitable there, because the secret's there, Chief.
I don't know. I'll be locked up.
Because the Ambus are the assassins and the things, bruh. So they have the worst. They like have to kill comrades.
I'm just saying, like, the thing is, like, after the Konoha crash, like, even the regular border dudes have PTSD. Like, I can never look at a snake the same again. I can't play Snake on my phone anymore, my guy. Every time I hear it,
it's like, yo, dog, I've witnessed the demon folks do this to the village. Now it's Orochimaru. Nah, dog, I'm done. I'm bouncing. I'm sitting in my house.
I guess really get alone.
I removed Firefox from my laptop because it reminded too much of that incident. And
like, just a quick run through of what it's like to be a regular ninja. If you survive, by the way, you have to survive first the fox, then you got to survive Konoha Crush. Yeah. After Konoha Crush, then you've got to survive Pain. After Pain, then you have to survive Obito and the Fourth Great Ninja War. Then you have to survive Madara and the meteors that he's throwing. Then you have to survive him as a 10-tails Jinchuriki. And you don't have any plot armor or anything. Hence,
I said, me, psychiatrist in the Naruto universe, banking. Even though I'm sure Danzo will kidnap me because he thinks I know too many secrets, and then I'll end up giving him therapy as well. So have you ever told Hiruzen about your true feelings about him? Does he know that you truly love him? Because all this thing, I think all this thing is a projection of how much you actually love this person, and masking it in the way that he won't give you the same feelings that you have for him. What about that?
And you can imagine, like, all the victims sub pain after that whole pain arc. They'll be lying at your offices. Guys, whoa.
We all went into the afterlife. It's okay. Sit down. Okay.
And then imagine the one who actually who got to say Peter. They told him he's going to hell.
No, I'm saying, imagine
well, now that you're alive, you can do something about it, don't you think? Rather than wasting your time worrying about you going to hell, you've got an opportunity to do something about it, so you don't go to hell. Don't you think that will happen? Oh, that's another 2,200 rand.
And then they like. Kakashi's just getting us like, yo, I was having a conversation with my dad. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I was chilling with dad.
I was catching up.
Kakashi's gonna need years and years. Like, the fact that guy is anything. Like, it's like, yo. Anyway, but getting back to it, ne? What's this?
I think she declines, no? She declines the offer.
No. So she says, I'll give you a week to think about it. Basically. So she's thinking about it, and then that's when she meets Jiraiya and Naruto at the bar, basically. And then she starts making fun of being Hokage. She says it's not her thing, yada, 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 wada, blah, blah, blah. Naruto gets mad. Then they have the fight outside, and this is where she hits him with the one finger. Yeah. But that's when Naruto tries to whip out the imperfect Rasengan and like you get to see this straight Dragon Ball reference. It's like straight Dragon Ball Z pose.
Yeah.
The only thing is he can't blast it. He has to run up close and personal.
The Rasengan is the Kamehameha of Narutoverse.
Yeah, but it's attached to your hand, Chief. Until you touch someone else with it.
Until you have 6 jutsu.
Yeah. So then after that, what's this? Yeah, she's like, why would you teach him this? Yada, yada, yada. And then he says the whole speech about, unlike you to be Hokage is my dream, yada, yada. And that's when Tsunade snaps out of it with Orochimaru's offer. And she's like, I was going to mess up, wasn't I?
Yeah, I mean, she sees her brother and her boyfriend in Naruto, so.
Because they said the same thing, when I grow up, I'll be Hokage.
And then
so that's
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's another victory for Talk No Jutsu.
Yeah, Talk No Jutsu helped there. Oh yeah, so Naruto is the psychologist of that universe. Thinking now that you think about
Yeah,
it.
that's what we've been thinking. Well, I've been thinking that, but I don't know why you're thinking it now.
What?
How
How
did that
do they say,
connect?
how do they say domain expansion again? I can't remember. It's like Kaitin Ketai. Boom, boom, boom.
Why am I crying?
Doom. I was like you. Doom, doom, doom. You're better than this. You're right, Naruto.
I was petrified. I
Kagami
wanted to kill everyone. And then I met Naruto.
You know,
And
I
then he
think
talked to me.
I think I understand why the person who commented is. I mean, they have no idea what we're talking about right now. Like, they don't understand this
But
inside joke, though.
what I like is they love our content. The way they said, because I was speaking to him face to face. I was like, I love what you guys are doing. It's just that it goes straight over my head. But your guys' excitement is contagious.
No, but we explain, guys. But I think then we do explain. We don't just say like,
Yeah.
"Oh my soul, Naruto did a what jutsu," and like we do
I
try to
think we talked.
explain it.
I think we talked about it in the episode with what is his name? Was it Rob or the other guy?
Which guy?
Notorious Poe.
No, the
King
one
Sean?
who was dressed.
King
King
Sean.
Sean.
Oh,
Yeah,
King
I
Sean,
think
yeah.
it was the episode where we talked about Naruto's domain expansion. So, timestamp, go back.
Watch those videos.
You'll get context. If you understand why this joke is confusing, just go back to that episode. Yeah, we've got lots of content, trust me. You'll never be bored with us.
Plenty maningi.
All right. So then after that, that's when what's this? So Jiraiya starts to talk to her, and then that's when Jiraiya tells her point blank to, because they go out for some drinks or something or whatever. Like he's meeting with because Jiraiya is trying to talk to her as much as he can before she meets with Orochimaru, basically. And then what's this? Then Jiraiya even says that if I ever thought you were capable of betraying the leaf, I'd put you on a T-shirt right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
As my G, he was looking here. You all certified and shit, but you mess with the leaf. You're gonna be leaf.
I think
You're gonna be
like,
autumn leaves. You're gonna be autumn leaves.
This is coming from someone who had a crush on her.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's this. Gia is a living embodiment that people can get over that crush is hot and fast.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, he's like when they call him the gutsy ninja, like when he's not doing his research, he's like top level. He's like what a shinobi is supposed to be, because he was like, yeah, I like you and everything. You know, we were teammates and all of that, but you even think,
Yeah.
you even think why? Like
I will turn you from a leaf to an autumn leaf.
we yeah, you'll turn into a dragonfly. You'll see what happens when you miss. No, do not even think about touching the leaf.
Which is ironic because we'll get to the big showdown right later on.
Yeah, we will. And then they have another talk, and then that's when Tsunade there's some stuff. We get the backstory of Tsunade through the necklace and everything and all of that stuff. And then we also get to see that, yeah, you probably should have went, like, I don't know why you was crushing on Orochimaru, because clearly the only one that was there for you was Jiraiya.
Yep.
Something with these leaf women. Like, you have to yell at them first before they realize that maybe.
Like, oh my god. The way
this is a leaf woman. This is a leaf woman. Oh my god, look at that green flag. I don't want it. Oh, red flag, come to me.
You know?
Yeah. The only one who stuck to the green flag was Hinata.
Hinata was like this.
Like from day one, she was like, yo, green flag.
From day one. It was like, you know what? Will of Fire, give me a chance to show this man what I can do for him. And when the chance came, she went there and
We'll get
So
there.
eba are lenyalo are bana are ho monate.
We'll get there. So basically then after that she poisons Jiraiya, which is, you know, I feel like it's a little bit of a plot thing, but I think at the same time it was the whole thing of this is my problem. Like, because Tsunade also is very stubborn. Like, she's not is very headstrong, don't listen to nobody.
Sounds like someone we know.
Yeah. So basically, she wanted Jiraiya out of commission because she was like, no, Orochimaru came to me. Also, maybe she's having, like, she's looking at Orochimaru with her feelings and everything, and she's just like, no, okay, this is my problem. I'm taking him out, type thing, or whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
But she forgot that she literally has I think it's hematophobia. And it's it's basically just it's PTSD from her brother and her boyfriend and all of the people dying on the battlefield and all of that stuff or whatever. Because that's why she suggested the medical corps in the first place.
A few of blood, if anybody's asking in their minds while they're watching this.
What?
Hi. It's a fear of blood.
Of blood.
I'm not sure I'm saying it right. I think it's
I know it's like
I think it's hematophobia. I'm not sure.
Oh no, I'll just explain what that is.
Sounds right enough.
Anyway. Anyway.
You're probably right. I'm just saying if nobody understands what that phobia is, just explaining it. I don't know.
Yeah. No. And then what's this? And then that's when like she gives the speech where she's saying, oh, like I thought about this. Like I actually thought for a moment that I should listen to you. First, she tries to trick Orochimaru because she was basically going to blow up his arms. And then Kabuto steps in.
That's his name.
Oh, hemophobia. Okay.
Okay.
There's no tie in there. All right. Sure. Anyway. So, yeah, he's about to blow up her arm. She's about to blow up his arms. Kabuto steps in, saves his I don't know, his baby daddy.
Saves his daddy. Saves his daddy.
That relationship and Ice Boy and Zabuza.
I refuse.
I
I rebuke the Zabuza.
Muscle Man and Goose high five, basically.
I rebuke.
Hisoka would be so proud with the relationship like.
Anyway, so he saves him, and then after that, that's when she gives the speech about how she really thought about it, but she was like, "Yeah, no, yeah, I'm of the leaf. I'm of the leaf. I was in the leaf. You know what I'm saying?" And she's not Hokage. She's not in her Hokage mindset just yet, but she's like, "I'm still a shinobi of the leaf." And then we get to see that Tsunade loves that heel. Ooh, that heel.
I feel like Mikey from Tokyo Revengers watched Tsunade's fights and it's like
the same genetics.
I'm kicking everybody too. And that's when you get to see that Sashi's not doing it.
Orochimaru had a regular body, he would have literally been blown apart. That's how hard she was hitting him down. Like when that fight comes on,
they like when she missed, it's like good, because if she didn't, bro, she would have split them in half with her heel. Yeah. And that's when you get to see that Musashi's not playing this game of we Kunoichi Shinobi anymore. No. Nobody at this point hit as hard as Tsunade. Like the only thing she didn't have was speed. Because that's what like Guy and Rock Lee have over her in terms of like speed and strength. But like just straight up monstrous, I'm going to shatter buildings.
Yeah.
Yo. She could literally be like who's that one from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? She's like Quake, dog. Like that's how powerful she is.
I was thinking like a mini Hulk or whatever. Like that
I was thinking She-Hulk.
Because that's what the power that she was hitting with. That's why they ran. Like Kabuto and Orochimaru are not slick. They ran for most of that fight because they know if she connected when she was fresh,
you're done. You're gone. But is this not where You know, this is when I remember when I was watching this. I'm like, you know what? Orochimaru is basically a diehard at this point. Like, you can't kill this dude, man.
Remember, there was a couple of shots that connected, and then even she said, like, yeah, I'm hitting this dude, but like, it don't feel like I'm hitting him.
She had just also fought She had just also fought Kabuto. So we need to also go through that because they do some crazy jutsu to each other. Where I'm like, yo, because that's where I was like, Kabuto has some.
Yes.
But also, I think this is also where Shiruzen also intervenes. Sorry, Shizune also intervenes, right? Like tries to fight.
Yeah.
No. Remember, Shizune tried to fight them initially, and then that's where like Orochima's like, stop, Kabuto, let me have a talk with Tsunade, right? Then what happens is that after Tsunade Shizune was trying to beg Tsunade not to go because she was like, you cannot give in to anything Orochimaru's offering you. And then Tsunade is like, who do you think you're talking to? And basically walks past Shizune and knocks her out. I don't know how, but basically she's like,
probably a little chakra chop type something. I know she infused the chakra into her somehow and knocked her out.
She hacked.
One Piece fans, like, that's where you get your Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah.
Shaparaka Conqueror's Haki, and she fell down. Like, that's
where you get your Ryatsu.
And you get to see that, Tsunade she's about it. So then Shizune wakes up, and then she tries to go see Jiraiya. Jiraiya finds out he's poisoned, and then she tries to whip up an antidote. And then, like, she only gets, like, part of it away, basically, so that he can form some chakra. That's basically what she does.
Yes.
So, before that happens, though, Tsunade and Kabuto are fighting. They're trading medical ninjutsu or whatever. And, like, Kabuto
was a boss.
And then, Tsunade does such a cool move that I wish more people use this. She basically reverses she discombobulates his entire nervous system with, like, a karate chop.
Hey, dog.
But then
Kabuto,
and I'm like, this is where I'm like, there's some plot armor here. He just discovered that he got hit with this thing, and he's like, if I twitch my eye, my left toe moves. If I move my elbow, my right eye twitches, and then he's back flipping. And I was like, hey man,
dog, was reading a lot of Death Note that week. It's like,
no, you know what he was reading? He this thing. He'd foreshadowed Bleach.
Yeah, he saw Aizen.
He saw Shinji's Bankai, and he was like, oh, this will be dope.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
literally, Aizen literally broke into that universe. It was all part of my plan for me to teach you how to survive this nervous breakdown. So you must do this and this. Pay attention, Kabuto. Bye, Aizen.
I will take over the heavens. I'm leaving.
And then he goes back up into the heavens. I will soon become your god. Weak.
Because the speed at which Kabuto figured that out, I was like, that's even at the time when I was watching it as a kid, I was like, that's not fair. That's not fair.
That's too quick.
And especially against the caliber of ninja he was against. If he was against an ordinary ninja, you could maybe give him the. Even then, because he's not running away, you wouldn't. But against the Sanin, and you recover that quick.
Yeah.
And you were still holding your own when
no,
she could
literally I think the other thing is, remember, Tsunade's head wasn't in the game proper as well.
Yeah.
Like when by the time she was in the game proper, she had been tired. But had it been the Tsunade that we had now, at that point in time, Kabuto was finished.
I think also they needed to give us a reason why this guy's hanging out with Orochimaru in the first place.
Yeah.
It's that as well as they're also setting up for the epic Naruto, what Naruto will do in a few moments' time.
Yeah, but I'm saying in particular, Tsunade's head wasn't in the game. Because remember, she still had her hemophobia thing going on.
Yeah.
And
Zuko, are you trying to break your own neck?
No. I was just getting my Orochimaru on, you know.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Oh, I wanted to say something. I know we're already at the point where Kabuto and Naruto are gonna fight, but didn't like Orochimaru like do some jutsu that allowed like that created like whole buildings, dog. Like I was like, whoa, with bells and stuff. Like you know what? Man?
No, Rashomon. I don't think he created Rashomon.
No. He created Rashomon when he fights Naruto in Shippuden.
No, dog. That wasn't part one, dog.
No, Rashomon, you see it with Yakon, like you see it with the Sound Ninja 4, I think. Because that's where
yeah,
you
but
see
I think he did all four of them to make it.
Are you sure it was not? He didn't study it here.
No. Rashomon is the wall. It's not the barrier. You're thinking of the barrier, Zuko. So Rashomon is that 3 walls that comes up, and that's when that's Shippuden when when Orochimaru uses Rashomon. He doesn't use Rashomon here because remember he can't use his arms.
Yeah.
So he can't weave any jutsu.
That's what made me like at that time when I saw him, when I saw it, I think he still couldn't use his arms. That's why I was like, what the hell, dog?
And remember, the jutsu that he does use is with Kabuto's help as well.
Yeah, like I think the only thing he does is a summoning. Like the only thing.
Yeah, and I think they wrote it on his, and then they wrote something on his arm so that he could do it.
Right.
Anyway,
because I mean that's I think Tsunade like breaks some of those walls or whatever. I could be wrong. My memory is a bit foggy, but yeah.
No, I don't think. No, what happens is she breaks the wall. Like she basically destroys the castle. Like between them, she destroys the castle and the castle walls.
I think they were. I think maybe you're confusing the location with a jutsu he made.
Yeah,
maybe it's the maybe I think it was the location they were at. It was some abandoned castle or something.
No, it wasn't abandoned. It wasn't abandoned. It was like a tourist attraction. But basically, they caused so much ruckus that everybody started running. Because remember, that's how Jiraiya finds them. It's like, what are you running from? And it's like, there's a big snake and all of that stuff. And then that's how Jiraiya puts 2 and 2 together eventually.
Okay, yeah.
But then, after that, basically what happens is that, what's this?
Kabuto.
So I think, Kabuto does figure it out. And then he basically manages to touch her. And then after that, he like cuts her or whatever. And then this is when you start seeing that Tsunade hasn't gotten over her PTSD or anything and all of that stuff. Jiraiya and them step in.
You kind of this thing. So the cuts that Kabuto makes are internal. So he takes his chakra and he makes it into a scalpel, and then he hits you. So instead of you getting bleeding, let's say here, if he cuts you here, you bleed inside your cheek, or so it'll be like he basically causes internal bleeding. So
but remember, the other thing is that Orochimaru says that he can't stand the sight of blood. So Kabuto makes a point to cut her externally with the kunai because he wanted her to shake or whatever. Yeah. And then that's when Jiraiya and Naruto and Shizune step in or whatever. And then Naruto is like, yo, Kabuto, what the hell's going on? And Kabuto's like, you always were slow, yada, yada, yada. That's why you never catch up with Sasuke. I'm evil and all of that stuff. And then that's when Naruto tries to step up to fight Kabuto, basically.
Yeah.
And it goes terribly for him.
Obviously.
And then I think Shizune also is backs him up while he's trying that fight. Am I correct?
Yeah. No. What Jiraiya says is that Naruto, you sit tight. You don't know what you're doing here. You're out of your league. You, Shizune, fight Kabuto, and then Kabuto basically, I think he does something to Shizune and takes her out. He hits her with the jutsu on her ankles, basically, because he takes her out by the ankle or something. Shizune tried to take him out with the poison fog, basically, and then that's when he goes underground Kakashi style, and then hits her by the ankles and then takes her out of the fight. And then he starts beating on Tsunade a little bit, I think. I might be mixing up some events, but basically that's the general gist of what happened.
I think she was losing chakra at this point because he was turning old, wasn't she? A bit.
No, that didn't happen yet. So what happened is that then they have the speech between Orochimaru and Jiraiya, which was one of my favorite speeches ever, where Jiraiya is like, "It's being a shinobi is not about the amount of jutsu." That whatever. What you really need is guts, and the kids got that in spades. And then you get that dun 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 dun. I was like, ah! And then you get to see Naruto start throwing the Rasengan. And he's like, okay, he's not going to hit this guy. And then basically he's like, okay, Tsunade, now you're going to pay up for the bet of the necklace. And then he basically, this is where it's a cool, but it's a plot hole. It's cool, but it just is a plot hole. Like, I couldn't justify it. I was like, if anybody wants to call this a plot, yeah, okay, sharp. Because the only explanation we have is that he catches the kunai, right? From Kabuto. And then he's like, okay, let's see you dodge me this time. Now, remember, he still gave a whole speech. Now, like, before I become Hokage, I don't care what happens. I'm not going to die. Now, Kabuto is just standing there listening to him give this speech.
And he's got a free hand. It's a free hand, by the way, guys. I get a one hand. Naruto's got it, but he's got a free hand.
No, he's got a free hand and 2 free legs. So he can, and then basically it's just like, okay, let's see you dodge me this time. And then like, the only thing I can have in my mind is like Kabuto. He had that Zabuza syndrome where Zabuza was like, "Yo, did you check? Yeah, you seeing this?" Like Kabuto had to be like,
"Is this for real? Is this for real? Is this happening? Like, what jutsu is this? Like what's
Kabuto,
going on right now?"
Like Kabuto was like, "Yo, this is some cool shit." Like, bro, like I'm sure he wanted to turn to Orochimaru and be like, "Yo, Orochimaru Sensei, are you seeing this?"
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you
the truth of what happened. Aizen once again came down and was like, "You know what would be cool? After that speech, you block it with your finger. Trust me. Just let it happen, and then you just block it with your finger. Okay? It's gonna be so cool. So just don't do anything else. Just block it with your finger. You will break his spirit. Float back up.
You know, because like Aizen, remember I told you this move like eons ago, but it's fine. You can make it your own. Remember Trunks?
Yeah.
And then like it's such a dope moment. Like the first time you saw it, like you're like, oh, but then when I was watching it again, I was like, what? But I'm like, we can't give the excuse that Kabuto was freaking out over his nervous system because he was backflipping. Like he could have done.
You can't say he got rocked in the jaw and he was dizzy. Like nothing had happened to just give him.
Unless he was just like, there's no way somebody would be that stupid to let themselves get cut by a kunai.
Yeah. That's what I thought initially when I saw
like,
that.
No, like Naruto was joking. I know he's an idiot, but really?
Deep down, Uncle Kurama was like, again? Oh, this child.
Do you know the number one surprising ninja in corner? Kabuto doesn't know.
Yeah, and then basically we get the Rasengan. It was an awesome shot. I love that shot. It's so iconic. And then Kabuto petty, couldn't just take the L, has to try and sever the connections while he's getting blasted.
Hey.
Also, like a little bit of fun trivia. I know a lot of people like to be like, "Oh, Kurama loves Naruto. He's loved Naruto since part 1." No. But what happened?
Oh no, he didn't.
He just said no.
No, no, that's not what happened. Basically, to skip ahead, Minato sealed half of Kurama in himself and sealed the other half in Naruto. Basically, so Kurama is not looking to die. Like he doesn't know what's going to happen to him if he dies on this plane with half of himself somewhere else. So he actively has to step in because he's just like, this dude is my host. If he dies, I'm done. Like the only plan I have is to escape out of this guy and get out. Like I can't die because I don't know.
And he saved the yang version of Kurama, meaning the good side of him. You know, yin and the yang. So the yang, No. Remember.
Don't get it twisted.
No. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. I'm not saying Kurama has a good side, but I'm saying his less evil side will be the yang, and the yang would be the one that said like, fuck it, let's destroy everything. I don't care. The yang would be more the calmer, like, okay, maybe let me just help him because I don't want to die. That was the point I was trying to make.
But the yin and yang in this particular universe implies yang is form and the other one is thought.
Kind of, because remember also to skip
Mhm.
ahead, when we get to the fourth Great Ninja War, he's the only tail beast that doesn't take his tail beast form. He's a chakra cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
getting back
happy
to
go.
it. Getting back to it. Thingy. So at this point now, Naruto's hit him with the thingy. Kabuto tries to be slick. He didn't manage to mitigate the damage, and Kabuto falls over basically, and it's just like, yeah, that's what you get. Then Naruto is dying, and then this is when Tsunade is like, okay, this kid is gonna be Hokage someday. Let me get my ass in gear. Let me get to work.
Right.
And then she's like, stop shaking, yada yada yada. And then Orochimaru out of nowhere decides, maybe I need to kill Naruto because if he can do the Rasengan,
At that age,
It could be a problem.
problem.
It could be a problem.
Yeah.
And then that's when she takes the cuts or whatever, and we get one of the coolest moments for me where Tsunade stops shaking. Like that was kind of epic to me. Like that was I remember that in my mind as well. Like it's not Rasengan epic, but it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's that epic because it's I don't know if there's a term for it, but there comes a time where you've been exposed to so much of your fears that you realize it can't hurt you more than it already has.
Right.
And
Also,
at that
the kid took a elf. Like the kid, literally, he perfected one of the strongest jutsus, and he took several L's to help you. Like you are Sani, you gotta get up.
If you say no at this point, then I know I.
Wahana ka botshelo.
But that ass whipping she dished out at that point, like, oh my god.
Hey, Brush was pissed.
No, that foot uppercut she gave, or even Orochimaru was like, no.
And then I just like the point was like, okay, I need to summon my backup now. When they summon this scene here,
And this is where the three-way
because of her.
deadlock comes from.
I'm saying we got to talk about how she activated the what am I getting it? Why am I forgetting it now? It's the forehead the seal release.
1,000 healings. 1,000. Just let's call it the 1,000 healings. Let's not try to get the. It's the 1,000 healings.
Yeah, ninja art recreation birth. 1,000 healings. Hey. Yeah, that's when she activates this thing, and then basically that's what because remember she keeps regenerating cells.
Right.
So you cut her cells regenerate. That's where the old thing comes from, and then basically that's when she lays the smack down, like gives back hands, front hands, side hands,
all hands.
No,
it's 100 healings jutsu. And this
there we
people
go.
are gonna be first of 100 healings.
Oh,
I
okay.
just need to verify. Yeah.
All right, Anbu Black Ops. Jesus.
Yeah. Ninja Art Creation Rebirth, also known as 100 healings.
Okay, I did say that part, so you can't take my Naruto card, you Naruto fans. Anyway,
they're going to come for us. I could feel the attackers rally from the futures. Like,
Kushiyasu no Jutsu.
It's like, oh shit, let me just double check.
Anyway, so then after that stuff, that's when basically Kabuto's like, hey dog, we taking too many L's here. We need to start summoning now. I like how Jiraiya tries to summon and then it doesn't work. And then Naruto's like, you know what? I don't want to let my master be what. I'm gonna summon too. And it didn't work.
And he's not poisoned.
He's just Naruto.
It's like you thought that he had it down after Gaara. Apparently not.
Still summoning toads and shit.
I like the moment where it's like she was bleeding, she was covered in blood. Instead of cutting her thumb or anything, she just takes the blood from her chest. It's like, okay, I'm gonna need this.
Yeah.
And then Kabuto was like, oh shit, Orochimaru, wee. Okay, where's your blood? Okay.
That came out on another level.
And then we get Manda, Gamabunta, and Lady Katsui.
Yeah.
The three-way deadlock, which is funny because it's not a deadlock because two of them are allies at this point in time.
Yeah.
But according to, well, correct me in the comments below. According to the original story, it's a three-way deadlock because the slug beats the snake beats the frog, and the frog beats the slug. That's the deadlock. So long as all three are in this, so long as all three of them are in the same picture, it's always going to be a tie. End quote.
I guess so, but like
when you
Kapi
see
was
the
more
original,
focused on
you're thinking
healing
about
people.
the original folklore.
Yeah, the folklore I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
Manda was so petty. I don't understand Orochimaru's summon. Yo.
Manda was like, what the hell? And it's like,
What am I
at both
doing here?
companies. Oh no. Am I supposed to fight? Who am I fighting? Both of them? Hi, little Gababunta, hi.
You owe me didn't he like ask for
100 human sacrifices?
Yes.
Like what?
And then like Gababunta's like, what the hell happened to you, childhood? Weren't we friends growing up?
Like when Sasuke does his summon, you know Sasuke beat that snake into submission. He was like, you will not disrespect me like your name is Manda. Do you hear me?
And thus it begins, the fight, which for me was kind of a letdown. But it also shows another fun fact. All three of these stages were not at the prime by the time of this combat.
Yes.
Katsuya was weakened.
Yes.
Orochimaru was armless. This man was poisoned. So no matter, it gives us the hint of like just however epic this fight was, it's not them at their best.
At the best, yeah.
Which shows just if they were at their best, this valley would not be a valley by the time this fight was over.
Oh yeah.
No, definitely.
It would have been Kimberly.
Even look at Toad Flame bombs, bro.
Yeah.
Toad Flame bomb, like that was Jiraiya like at 30%, and still like it was crushing mountains and things.
Hey, but I did enjoy that fight, but I also enjoyed the fact that it was Tsunade was carrying this fight from beginning. Like, okay, this snake is annoying. I'm gonna pin it down.
She had to because she poisoned Jiraiya.
But look, I just like, okay, yeah, she realizes she's being weakened and everything, but she managed to pin down the damn snake with a big ass knife.
Yes.
That and when Orochimaru tries to stab her with the tongue, and then she's like, nope, and catches it with her feet. And I was like,
didn't she swing him with the tongue? Did she swing him with the tongue?
No, at one point she like breaks him out, and then basically she like yo-yos, bro.
Yo.
That's what I'm saying. If Orochimaru had a regular body, that yo-yo, oh my god, he would have been
5 times over.
He would have been a watermelon falling from the first story, man. Like splat.
No.
No, and also how strong is she? Because she picked up Gamabunta's knife and jumped in the air with it, and then slam dunked it Michael Jordan in Looney Tunes style.
Boom. Take that.
I also like the way it escaped that fireball was like it shed its own skin.
Oh yeah. Which was smart because that was smart though. That's quick thinking.
It's like I think they saw this fight, the makers of Pokemon saw this battle and I thought,
I wanna be.
Why does it always? It's like they just so like. Why does it seem like Shenron is always like lonely?
Anyway, yeah.
What's very silly?
This is why we're not getting monetized.
Hashtag monetize us.
Anyway, all right. So then at this point, what's this? So they stabbed Manda through the mouth, and he's like, I can't eat or whatever. And then I think everybody's basically at their limit. So the summons just go. And then Master Orochimaru says, okay, if you won't heal my hands, I'll give you something that's truly immortal or whatever. And he disappears or whatever. And he like sinks into the ground, which I'm like, I wonder how is he doing that?
He
I
is
wonder
a
also.
snake.
Have you noticed though when they escape and they do whether they turn into like leaves or whatever, it's like you can't find them. But then when they're escaping and then they run, like when they're escaping from the enemy, they run. Like if you can escape that way, why don't you just do it that way?
Well, I don't know. It's also hella slow when he was escaping. So it's just like, yeah, if Tsunade is coming at you with a full boulder fist, you don't want to be taking your time to sink into the ground.
You know?
But I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry, guys. I lost my train of thought now. Jeez.
ADHD.
Side effects.
ADHD?
We should stop this.
Yeah.
People are already beginning to think that we are the same person in different.
Oh Lord. There's
I
going
wanted
to be a
I wanted
supercut
to
of
say
us.
that it seems like I wonder if Masashi wasn't sure how to end this first part of the story, because you have Orochimaru, then you have Itachi, right, and then you have Sasuke's issue. Because Orochimaru at this point was like a huge villain, like he was like a huge villain.
You are Satan.
You know, I mean, you could have easily ended this here, right? But
And I wanted him to die. You have no idea. At this point, I wanted Orochimaru to die.
yeah, me too.
I was like, how?
You killed
What
him.
are you doing letting him escape? Like, take that damn sword of his from his damn mouth and stab him.
But like, to be fair, first off, they had been stabbed multiple times. She was using her 100 healings. What was it again? Why am I forgetting the name now?
Creation Jutsu, 100 healings.
Okay, Ninja Art Creation Rebirth, 100 healings.
Simple. Yes.
A jutsu. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, she was using that, so she was also tired. And like as Jiraiya said, he had broken ribs and a broken foot. They were all finished basically.
Yeah.
Like had Tsunade not poisoned Jiraiya, I'm pretty sure Orochimaru would have been dead.
Yes.
100 times over. God. But that's like props to Kishimoto, because he had to show that everybody here was not at 100% from the get-go, which, you know, in hindsight, thumbs up. But trust me, back then I didn't care. Like, I was like, Naruto, whatever you do, just open all the 9 gates. Just let him out. The 9 gates. Okay. But he'll destroy the world.
So be it.
Collateral damage.
As long as you get that guy. Hey,
So long is he part of that world? Then it's fair enough. What about the innocent women and children? What about the innocent women and children?
Wait, what happens to curse marks if Orochimaru dies?
No, curse marks, they still work. They don't depend on Orochimaru.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's basically like poison, so it's in your system. It's not a jutsu that's been cast on you.
Yes.
And the caster needs to keep it. It's basically more like a poison that's in your system.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And remember the curse mark, what it does actually, it makes you, for lack of a better word, available to be taken over by Orochimaru.
Yes.
That's also one of the things it does. Besides giving you power and everything, it makes you compatible. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Compatible, so that Orochimaru can take over your body.
I think this is where also the author of Jujutsu Kaisen was like, you know what? I think I might steal this and talk about this guy who needs bodies, but I'm not going to show his face or anything. What's his name again? That guy? And something.
Kenjaku, I think.
Is it Kenjaku?
Is it Ken?
It's like the god of that world, I guess. Like he's the one that basically provides he protects the curse. He protects the guys who fight the cursed spirits or whatever.
Which
Kenjaku, yes, it's Kenjaku.
With Kenjaku.
Which brings me to Jujutsu Kaisen. I think I saw a clip where one of the characters had a mouth appear in his cheek and he started talking, and I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. That's the main character.
That's Sukuna. Yeah, that's Sukuna, yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's basically Karuma.
No, well, actually, no. Well, it is Kurama, but it's also some Deidara mixed in there, because remember Deidara also had weird mouth things going on as well.
Yeah, his hands had mouth.
Oh, ew! I
Each
mean,
hand had a mouth.
It must be. It should have been so awkward to handshake with that guy. Ugh.
imagine giving
No.
him a handshake and then he decides to lick you.
Oh.
Like he bites you like you went there with a full hand. Now you've got teeth marks on you. Like what's going on? And you've
That's
got spit.
one
And
of
you
the
have
things.
spit on your hand now.
And then he yells.
Data has got-
And then he yells, "Art is an explosion!"
Okay, I've
Ooh,
said
but
one.
they did
I've said one disgusting thing in this episode. I'm not going to continue this chain of thought. Moving along.
Okay.
Please move along. You just
All right. So then,
Yes.
yeah, basically, Tsunade accepts her position as Hokage, and then Naruto is like, "Why is she Hokage?" And then we get the kiss of death on the forehead. You know what it is, ne? The death came, and then she kissed him on the forehead. That's how you beat it. You mustn't get it before. The death
No.
you
is
must
how-
die first. You must nearly die first.
Hang on. It actually did happen. It did happen. Let's go all the way to Shippuden. What happened when Madara did the thing?
Oh.
So plot armor came through.
Is that Tsunade's fault?
Ultimately, whoever she kisses dies. So Naruto just had a loophole because it was like Grant and Esther was like, enough of this. These kids have been messing up the world enough. Let me just come. Hi, sorry. I just need to. Let's talk here. You come, sit down. That's the only reason.
Okay. Hey, Sam, I tried, Tsunade. I tried.
So yes, kiss of death.
Okay. Yeah, and then they head back to the village, basically, and that's where she becomes the fifth Hokage, and I believe that's the three-way deadlock arc, basically, in a nutshell.
Then there's a filler about
The
Konohamaru
character I was talking about is Tengen from JJK. It's Tengen. But anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we missed anything. I think we covered pretty much everything.
She heal, and then obviously they do the healing.
Healing who? Rock Lee. No. She told Rock Lee he can't.
You won't be able to
No. Remember, the other thing is like she says that the operation is 50-50.
Yeah.
And then she wants to urge Lee to retire to be a ninja, and then Lee's like, "I gotta throw these hands, baby."
I know about that retiring. I know about the retirement. And anyway,
like, it's not my
I'm
ninja
12.
way.
No, but also he was like, I'm 12. My pension is non-existent. I don't have a pension right now.
I don't have disability cover. I ain't got disability cover, yo.
No, my insurance hasn't kicked in yet. I'm still on the trial period.
Hi.
I can't.
Sure any of your loved ones ever use the 8 gates, please call this number now.
No?
Yeah, but that was a major
Coverage
criticism
includes Gate of Life, Gate of View, Gate of Joy. We do not cover Gate of Death.
You could say
Gate of Death covers also
after
everything.
that encounter with Naruto and after that fight, you're right. The who's this lady? What's her name again?
Izune.
No.
Tsunade. No.
Tsunade, yeah. The Tsunade we met who sensed that there was something wrong. And the Tsunade that becomes Hokage are two different people. Well, not really different per se, but there's some growth.
No. It's big growth. It's big growth.
Yeah.
It's big growth, but it's also, you can see that at that point it was just Tsunade the Slug Princess.
Yeah.
Wandering around and conning people. The moment she walked back, she became the granddaughter of Hashiram.
100%.
You could just see her. She just saw Grandpa's statue and she said, you know what? Ain't no one else is going to do this job. So guess what? And I mean, which also, I was talking about that Konohamaru filler arc where he was like he was throwing the massive tantrum, locking everybody out of the office to show that her level of dedication is like, I ain't got time for this kid anymore. Excuse me, step aside, Naruto. Hi, excuse
Dude,
us.
the whole episode, nobody could actually break in until she just.
And you can see, move. Listen to it. Thank you. I need to do my job. And that's what you see.
It's one of my favorite episodes, funny enough, even though it feels like filler, which I think it is, but I love
No,
that.
it is filler. I think.
It is. From the moment Orochimaru bounces, it basically becomes filler with a
That's
few
what I'm saying.
integral
Like,
stuff like the
that's what
Rock
I'm
Lee surgery and the Sasuke surgery, etc.
That's what I'm saying. This arc could have ended here.
It could have.
But wait, did we talk about like that? Is this where Kakashi also senses that Kabuto is around? Is this here?
No, that's Kona.
Mm-mm.
That's Kona Crush.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because remember Kabuto impersonated one of the Anbu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, and I think that's about it. I don't think
Yeah, I
there's
can't think of anything else.
All right.
So what's your ranking of this arc so far?
This one, Kona Crush, I think was better.
Yeah.
I just think there was more moments, but like Rasengan is iconic. I think it's more iconic.
I think Rasengan.
It's more iconic than summoning jutsu.
fights.
And also, I think, honestly speaking, Tsunade is a fascinating character. Like we had already met a lot of women in the story so far, but there was just something about Tsunade.
Well, one, she was useful. Two, she had a depth and backstory. Like and she had the same depth and backstory as a lot of the male characters. Like the fact that we got to go into her past.
Yes.
And see her brother and see her boyfriend and see her saying we need medical ninja and fighting for the medical ninja corps and all of that stuff.
Yeah. It was a lot in a very short space of time. It was quite weird, but it worked for what it was, I guess.
And
No, I
also
think it
she's-
worked really well.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
She broke the norm. The female character, she was
Yes.
not the female character that stays in the background and
Yes.
uses big. She's not a kunoichi. She was a proper shinobi. This one, she will beat you, and that's what I liked about her character.
She was a Lagatha.
But also the introduction of Itachi and Kisame was good. You know what I mean? That's not
the introduction of the Mangekyo. This arc did a lot, but I just think Konoha Crush. I think the development of Naruto, because I don't think Naruto develops a lot in this particular arc outside of learning the Rasengan.
Yeah, if you the common thread between these two arcs is basically Masashi showing us the impact that Jiraiya has on Naruto, because the summoning jutsu that he does when he fights Gaara and the Rasengan that he uses when he fights Kabuto. You know?
Yeah, so I think I gave the last one a 9. Did I? Was it an 8 or a 9?
I think you give it a 9.
It was a 9.
If Konoha Crush was
8.5
a 9,
at worst.
if Konoha Crush was a 9, this one's gonna be an 8 for me, because it still was very entertaining. But I just think they're like the only character that gets development really is Tsunade.
Tsunade.
Yeah. I mean, like, because Konoha Crush, like, it developed Sasuke, it developed Naruto, it also did some minor development for or some character reveal for Shikamaru.
And
Maybe
Gaara.
not development, but like it did some character reveal for Shikamaru, and it did some. Also, it had some great like side fights with like Shino versus Kankuro as well, and all of that stuff. And and also the development of Gaara as well, just as a whole, from Gaara going from who he was upon introduction to where he was at the end of that thing. So I think like this one, it introduces powers,
energy as
well.
well.
Yes, energy. Yes. So I think the 3 Sanin Deadlock, it introduces some great powers, but it doesn't develop many of the characters outside of Tsunade.
Yeah, 100%. All right, guys. Are you rating it? Are you gonna rate, guys?
He rated it. He gave his rating. I just wanted to quickly. I'm the most amnesia about this arc, but from the get-go, I always says that this is not, especially the later parts of this arc. It's not. It stopped being about Naruto. It started being about Tsunade. Tsunade
Yeah.
became the main character of this arc.
Yeah.
So, I enjoyed the action. I was bitterly disappointed that this bastard didn't die. So, I'll give it a 7.
A 7.
Yeah,
I'll also give it a 7, to be honest.
that's as far as I can remember.
And you, Zugo, what did you give
I'll
it?
give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 because what it did is it expanded the universe. I think the reason it doesn't get a 9 is it didn't expand on Orochimaru and on Eros Senin. So if they had done that, I think it would have been a much better thing, because remember, these are pivotal characters in the story. So
Right.
we got introduced to one because we didn't know anything about her. So we knew a little bit about Orochimaru. We knew a little bit about Jiraiya, the pervy sage himself. But I think they could have developed their story more, and they actually could have shown this would have been the perfect time to show us where Orochimaru deviated from the rest of his crew.
Right.
And they could have also shown us
Because
how Erosenin now became a spy for the village. I think they could have shown us their paths, how they went their separate ways, because they were this legendary team.
True.
And then we didn't know. We only knew 2 of them, and now we get introduced to the one. We got her motivation. We got why. We knew why she left the village. We knew why she was just gambling and things, because she was heartbroken and she was just like, I'm not dealing with this ish. I hate war. I hate ninja. I lost the love of my life. I lost my little brother, and all for what? For all this nonsense. So we get that motivation. We don't get the Ero's motivation. We don't get Orochimaru. We know Orochimaru wanted
No, I
power,
think
but
I
we
think
don't
we
know
get
why.
I think we get a bit of Jiraiya's motivation, because remember, like, when you hear that he's like, if you ever think about burying the leaf ever, I will kill you.
Yeah.
So we get
Yeah,
that
but
thing.
I'm
saying,
talking about. But it's okay. Then it wasn't enough for me. I needed
no,
more.
I'm not saying I'm saying of course you needed more, but I'm like, if Masashi had said, like, the reason Jiraiya became a spy master is because he tried to track Orochimaru, and basically he went from trying to bring Orochimaru back to, okay, I gotta watch this guy because he's a threat to the leaf. Maybe something like that, sure. But like,
Yeah.
that is implied, and also, like, you do get to see that it's because Jiraiya has such a love for the leaf. That's why he's like, I have to be the one out there gathering the intel. The one we didn't get, and the one that we never get a backstory on. I mean, we kind of do, but we kind of don't. Is Orochimaru. Like, he's got a very ambiguous motive. So yeah, I do see that. Like, if they did do something with that, I could see this being a 9 for me personally.
Yeah, like with Orochimaru, all we know is he wants to learn all the jutsus in the world, and then we see the crimes he's done in order to obtain all these jutsus. But there's not that we know he lost his parents young, but there's nothing like there's like, it's like we have this and then blank, and then we have this, and then there's nothing that like connects it to, like, okay, he lost his parents young.
Right.
And then he discovered this kind of jutsu, but then he realized he couldn't learn it because it needs this type of thing. And then that intrigued him, because he like, no, man, I need to learn this, because if I knew this jutsu, I could have saved my parents, and things like that. And then, okay, but how will I learn this jutsu? And then that now leads him onto the path of going for immortality so that he can learn all the jutsus. You see, if they had something like that, that would have been a little bit better. But we just have blocks that don't connect. We have he lost his parents. We have he was caught doing experiments. We have he's trying to destroy a corner. Like, we just have blocks. We don't have interconnection.
Yeah. But I think that's all, gents. I think we can wrap it up. So, Mr. Extraordinary, I guess you can take us out of here.
Yeah, I think they wanted to say something just before I take us out, right?
No, I just wanted to say I agree with them because there are some types of villains that you need to keep intentionally vague to move the plot along.
Right.
Like the Palpatines or the Saurons of the world, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The overarching evil. But then there are some characters we need, because they're so integral to the development of each character, that we need to understand what their motivations are. Like,
100.
you can't tell me that Orochimaru woke up one day and was like, I want to kill my former master.
Yeah.
I want to kill my former village. I'm going to turn against the teachings of a man I respect because I want to learn all the jutsus.
And betray the people I grew up who became my surrogate family, who I grew up to love. But you know what? Screw love. What has love ever got from me? Yeah.
What's love?
And worse, his master was called the professor. So if he wanted to learn all the jutsus, he could have just learned it from his master.
So
anyway,
those are the type of things that I just wanted to add up. But anyway, let's wrap things up.
Guys, thank you so much for checking us out. This is Africa is Next podcast.
It's midnight, ne? Yeah.
Yeah.
Zilins.
Do you agree with our ratings? Do you think we were lenient? Do we think maybe we are overrating it? Let us know. I mean, we gave you as many reasons as possible. Shout out to Buckmeister for his in-depth knowledge of this law. Shout out to Zuko for having,
Snake.
Hectic dedication because he has the Anbu tattoo even. And then shout out to Deadlock.
With the will of fire around it.
Yeah. For his
Why did you get the snake?
Take on the plot as well. So guys, next week we're going to be doing I believe it's
Sasuke retrieval
arc. One of my favorite arcs personally. Because it's basically the last arc. It's before we get into Shippuden. We pushed, eh? I'm actually surprised.
Well done, kiddos.
I think when we stopped tanging after every 10 seconds.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
Unlike Bleach, we really like this show a lot more, so that's why it was easier to.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. From the Awesome Foursome, we will see you next week. Cheers.
That's on. Bye bye.